the Odyssey app. The Larry Steinhouse Show.
And so it begins.
Really, Omri? You already starting?
It's every time before we start with the Glenn say, I'm hot. And in the summer, it's even more.
Are you hot?
I am hot. Every Saturday between 1 and 3, I'm hot.
That's because your microphone is so hot. Like, we even got the camera guy waving his arms because he's
Good.
He's feeling hot. I don't have enough cameras to go around. I can actually do it if I wanted to.
We should start fixing cameras.
I know. I got all the. You brought your daughter in today, so I didn't quite get another camera set up in time. But that's all right. That's cool. All right, real quick, let's start our intro. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Larry Steinhouse Show. I am Larry Steinhouse, and joining me today are my incredible co-hosts, Dr. Deb Anderson, bringing the wisdom and perspective, and of course, Omri Morad, bringing the energy, humor, and occasional interruption that keeps us all on our toes.
Occasional, huh?
What are you doing? You're pointing to Brian? Would you like me to continue?
I want you.
Would you like me to continue?
Yes, please continue.
Okay. All right. And today, we have a very special guest joining us in the studio, the one and only stock option aviator.
He's the stock option aviator.
Oh my goodness, Brian Lorman.
Hello, everyone.
Wait, I'm not even done yet. I just want to see if he was going to be interrupted.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Brian has become one of the most recognized option traders in our community, combining his passion for aviation with his disciplined approach to stock option and wealth building. As a fund manager, investor, educator, and all-around market enthusiasm, and a great guy, Brian has helped countless investors to better understand how to use options to generate income and manage risk. Today he'll be sharing his insights on the markets, option strategies, and what he's seeing in today's investing environment.
Are you still using AI?
I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds very good. It sounds like you wrote it actually this time.
No, this doesn't
does.
sound like, no, it doesn't sound like him. It
I
sounds like
wouldn't have wrote it that good.
I don't
Okay.
think he was done.
I don't have Rome written, so I'm going to have to introduce Rome.
Okay.
So we also have another special guest star. We have Rome. Hi. Rome is Omri's daughter.
Correct.
Now, I don't understand why you brought your daughter to the show that you have all these innuendos on.
I had enough reading the numbers to you. So as I taught her numbers, she's going to read the numbers today.
I don't think he got the joke. I don't think he got the innuendo
You don't
joke.
understand? You don't understand what innuendo is?
Let me check Gemini and I will let you know.
Do you understand what
I was
innuendo
gonna say I don't
is?
think he knows what that means.
All right, that might be why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Deb.
So an innuendo is when you say something but you really mean something else,
Right.
like what we do on the show all the time.
Innuendo.
We're
a lot
talking
of sexual
about
references.
right. A lot of sexual
Innuendo.
references.
It means you won't be able to. You won't be able to talk about Pinterest today.
No, I won't talk about Pinterest. There was no going to be no talk about Pinterest.
So I didn't have you didn't tell me she was coming, so I didn't have a camera on her.
That's fine. That's
All right.
fine. I don't know if
So-
she will want to stay or her mother will pick her up.
I want
But
to
this
stay.
is okay. You can stay. But this is the show. We improvise.
No, that's okay. I just feel bad that I can't put her on the
That's
camera
fine.
I didn't set a camera up for her.
That's
all.
fine.
You know, I would have done it if you would have told me. All right. Anyway, we'll be talking today about stock options, real estate investing, interest rates, wealth building strategies, and the latest economic and political developments that affect your money and your future. We're broadcasting live from Investor Schooling headquarters, where people learn how to invest in real estate, trade stock options, and take control of their financial future. And don't forget to RSVP for our free class this Thursday night at
investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com.
Of course, I want to thank our special sponsors.
Yes, you should.
Starting with the Sultan Income Fund, or the
Correct.
Sultan Family of Funds is actually what it is now.
Yeah.
All right, invest with the Sultan, collect like a king, designed for accredited investors seeking income-focused opportunities. The fund targets a preferred return in the 36 to 48% range. I'm not allowed to say that anymore.
So
My attorney
and you
said I'm
keep
not allowed to say
doing that
anymore.
every week.
Yeah. So it's results that our attorney says we're not allowed to say anymore.
So aren't we? I'm pretty sure we recorded something that Glenn need to play right now, in order to cover.
No, we don't have that yet, but I can read it if you want.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, when are
Yes.
they going to be ready?
This week.
This week? Okay.
So we're going to talk about the new commercials we made in a little while. Okay, You ready? This is not an offer to sell or solicit or buy securities. Any offering is made only through private placement memorandum and is and only to verified accredited investors under Rule 506C of Regulation D. Investing involves risks, including loss of principal. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Baloney. But anyway,
Indicative?
What?
Indicative?
Indicative? It says, is it indicative?
Indicative?
You said indicative.
Did I say indicative?
You said
Indicative?
indicative,
Really?
yeah.
I actually read it as indicative.
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 Wow.
Indicative,
That word
yeah.
That's what happens. The print is too small on this card.
I don't know what
it is?
this word
It's 'cause
means.
you don't have your glasses anymore.
Indicative or
Yeah, do you
indicative?
know what this word means?
I have no clue what this word means.
Okay.
Well, it's because, you guys are foreigners.
Yeah, so what? She got educated in this state,
True.
right? In this country. She's 10 years old and she don't know what this word means.
All right. And don't forget, this is a live call-in show.
Yes,
And
it is.
Who is going to read the phone number for us?
Me.
Let's go.
855-939-1137.
Oh, you got to read it slower
Yes.
and pronounce it better because they complain that they can't understand what your dad says.
Really? Who complained about that?
855-939-1137.
All right, a couple more. You got to say it like 7 times.
855-939-1137.
No. It's 855-939-1137.
All right. I'll try again. 855-939-1137.
All right. Think this is so. I want somebody to call in just to see.
So yeah, exactly.
If we know if Rome read the phone number.
Exactly. If you got the number right, please call us at 855-939-1137. If you didn't get the phone number right, you can call us. So call us to complain that you can call us. 855-939-1137.
All right, we got the full crew here. We got the stock option aviator here.
He's
we
the
got Rome here.
stock option.
We got everybody here. All right, so
Call some guy in Newark, New Jersey, and tell him you didn't get the phone number right.
Yeah, the guy in New Jersey radio can't get the phone number exactly.
What are we talking about?
Don't you remember last week the guy called up? He said, "I finally got the phone number after listening to you guys forever."
Have you bought it? Have you actually?
No,
it was 2 weeks ago. Have you agreed? Have you actually bought it? I don't.
Is
I
that the
don't.
guy
believe
that
so.
was here in class?
No.
Yeah, it was on the radio. I think he was on the radio complaining.
So just for him, that's 855-939-1137. I won't even say 11 anymore.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Sure.
8 5 5 9 3 9 11 37.
All right,
There you go.
I think everybody heard that one.
Exactly. We almost as slow as the passport lady.
It's passport mommy.
That lady. I'm not saying mommy.
You know, I was interesting. So I went out to dinner with a couple students actually a couple weeks ago, and he was saying that he was driving in his truck, and
He
knew
crashed
that-
into a wall because he fell asleep while listening to her.
Yeah, that's what it was. So
okay.
he was saying that he knew that we were on the radio and he wasn't sure what time, which is weird because we say it all the time. But he said he turned on and he was listening to some crap, which I'm assuming was Passport Mommy.
Right.
And then he turned it back on later and he heard us talking. And he said that we were a pretty funny show. He's like, I think we were talking about who was sexier on the radio, like who said the number better. Remember we were doing that a couple weeks ago? Who was saying the number better?
Yeah, I know. 2
And
weeks ago.
Yeah, and he said it was hysterical. He said he had a good time listening to us because he thought it was hysterical.
And what happened?
Nothing. It
No,
was just,
what happened was, of course, passport mommy bored him to death. So then, it's terrible. It's like listening.
No, but my whole point is that he turned it on,
We,
thought it was
everything we're
garbage,
saying
and
right now,
turned it
nobody's
off.
listening to right
You
now.
don't see
You know
it
why nobody's
right
listening right now?
What I'm
because
saying
they're
is,
asleep.
No,
Nobody's
I'm-
listening right now because they're asleep or they turn the radio off. And
No,
we have
I'm
to
saying-
wait.
She's
I'm
providing a service. This is Saturday afternoon. What do you think people want to do on a Saturday afternoon?
my point is
They're
that
in their car. They're driving somewhere, maybe, and maybe they're listening to us.
So maybe she's the reason for the increased numbers of accidents.
my point is that
'Cause everybody
people
falls
turn
asleep?
in specifically to listen to us, and they don't necessarily listen to her. That's my whole point.
We need to be in the morning. We need to be at like 9 a.m. That's the right way to do it.
So, interestingly enough, I had to run into Philly today, and I was driving the hoopty, right? So this big truck that has the hoopty.
You're
stuff.
driving my truck.
I was driving the hoopty.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what she asked me this morning?
I didn't ask you. I
You know what
told
she
you.
asked? You know what she said?
She woke
she's
me
driving.
up.
She's driving my truck.
Our
right?
truck.
Our truck. Whatever. Yeah, right. Our
Yeah.
truck. Right. And then she goes, "Can I use the investor schooling credit card to put gas in it?"
That's not. I didn't
Really?
ask. I didn't ask.
I'm
I
like,
said.
what?
I said. By the
I
way,
gave her
I'm-
a quarter tank.
No, but just
I
think
couldn't
about
get it.
that, right?
Yeah, but the tank gauge doesn't even work. So when you
So,
get on, you don't even know if it's accurate.
The tank gauge is funky. But
It's funky. You don't know if it's full or empty.
I told you there is a quarter tank there.
Yeah, and I didn't want to get stuck on the side of the road in the hoopty.
In the hoopty.
So-
Why she call it a hoopty?
Hoopty is
Because you guys called it a hoopty.
No, we
Yes.
call it a word I'm not going to repeat because my daughter is in the studio.
All right, whatever. So anyway, I used the card to put gas in
do
the
you
car.
believe that? It's like, not only am I going to borrow your truck, but I'm going to charge you for the gas I'm going to use in it.
we are working very hard to change Debbie's mindset about money.
What are we
Yeah, it
talking?
worked. She's
No,
learning
we
how
are-
to use other people's money. It was clear.
We are working very hard to change Debbie's mindset about money.
Why?
It will take some time because I think the thing that I learned as part of my relationship with Larry is that when you feel wealth and when you spread, it's not spread, when you, how do you say that? The mindset is a mindset of wealth, good thing happen to you.
Yes.
And when you feel and you wake up like a poor person or like a
Yes.
person that have no luck and nothing good can happen to them, nothing good will happen to you because this is what you're expecting.
And that's what you keep saying. You keep saying nothing good ever happens to me, and because you say that, nothing good will ever happen to you.
I never say that. But
No, I know. I'm
people,
sorry.
I know,
Yeah.
but I don't say that either. I just said, hey, I'm using that Amex card to fill up the
No,
tank.
but say I have money to fill up gas on my own.
No.
As a woman, I'm a woman. I'm a
let's take
woman that can fill up my
let's
gas.
take that one step further. Hey, thank you, Omri and Larry, for lending me your truck. I'm going to give it back to you with a full tank of gas that I paid for to thank you.
I appreciate that. I think he's right about that.
That was like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But all right. All right, hold on. We do have a call. I want to go to call. Hey, G, what's going on?
You guys are great today.
Yay!
The kids doing the phone number was amazing. You should have them
By
on
who?
every week.
So by who? By me or
They're
by my
so
daughter?
adorable.
Well, adorable. I'm guessing
Pardon?
your daughter, and I'm guessing.
Are you
that's
talking about me or my daughter?
She was talking about your daughter.
Yay!
Oh my God!
That proves that I'm better than you.
No, I'm not sure about that.
do you want to?
No, your daughter was wonderful.
Do you want
I
to
was
talk?
very
Gee, do you want to
impressed.
talk to Rome? She's right here. She's still here. You can talk to her. You can say hi to her. You can have a whole conversation with her. She can even give you financial advice.
Always trust Larry.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Very good, sweetheart. Very good. You were amazing. Your daddy taught you well.
Thank you.
Good kid, right?
I hope you're going to be on the show more.
Yeah, we'll try.
Whenever
We'll
she
try.
shows up, she just happened to show up because Omri's got
All
kids,
right.
and you don't happen
When
to
I
a
get
parent has.
when I get myself,
Go ahead.
Mr. Larry, when I get myself better situated, I will come to your seminar. But right now, I'm just trying to get situated.
Okay, so let me ask you a
So,
question.
Yeah.
okay?
But I listen
This
to you
is one
guys
of those
all the
things.
time.
I never understood
Okay,
this
right,
argument.
Right. This is one. Okay, I want to get situated before I can learn how to be situated. Does that make any sense?
No.
No. There's extenuating circumstances that I'm not going to talk about on the
Something
phone.
on
You know,
the family.
I normally would press, but it sounds like okay, that's fine. All right, look, here's the thing: we will absolutely be here when you're ready, but you should be ready sooner than you think you are. Always be ready. Always come.
And we are going to be the same people, and the name will still be Investor Schooling. It's not going to be another YouTube channel on another information. We are going to be the same people with the same name in the same office. So don't worry. We are here when you're ready.
Fine. That's fine. That's great.
How could she sign
That's
up?
why, I asked you guys. I already have you on my phone on speed dial, but I just wanted to call and tell you that the kids doing the phone number was wonderful.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you,
And,
G. Thank you.
I love it
And
when you guys.
I want to tell you that if a person still use speed dial in 2026, they must come and see us.
Wait, I'm going to do the number again because someone said they liked it. 855-939-1137.
What kind of accent is that?
Very good.
Well, you made that accent
Now,
up.
sweetheart,
Yeah?
just say it in your natural voice. Don't
Correct,
try
yes.
to sound like daddy.
855-939-1137.
Don't try to sound like daddy. Sound like you.
She does.
Good
She
job.
does.
Go ahead, honey.
G, I will only tell you one thing, okay? Because I think there
Yes,
is a
sir.
room here full of people today and they all have their situation
Family.
improved.
It's a room
First of
full
all,
of
we are
family.
family. Everybody in this room is a family. But I want to tell you that our situation got improved massively because we came here. It's not because we waited for the situation to get better. Now I understand there is a family. There could be family crises. There could be things that can affect our life. But things, I will tell you about myself. Things got better for me when I stepped into this door. So we'll be very happy if you will come here in person. Go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. And please come and see us in person. Even if you won't stay forever, just come and have fun. That's all we care about.
We waited for it's not that I'm against that. It's just a matter of getting over there because I'm having a bit of a car problem right now.
Okay,
All
we
right.
got you.
Well, you get yourself over here, and we promise we'll have a great session just for you.
Yes, agreed.
Thank you.
You got it. All right. Good job, Rome.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got the first caller to call.
Woohoo!
Listen, we need more callers. We need people to ask about financial stuff. We need people to do other things. Okay, so it was interesting
So,
that who was it just now? We were just talking about, excuses. I just did a webinar. So every Saturday I do a webinar at 11:30. By the way, everybody is invited to that webinar. If you want, it's free. It's completely free. So if you want to go to this webinar, go to yourpieceofthegoodlife.com, yourpieceofthegoodlife.com. And it was interesting because I never know what I'm going to be talking about. But this guy came on and he was talking about all his excuses about his life. And for an hour and a half,
you love those.
I ranted
I know, you love
about how he needs to start taking accountability for himself and start making sure that he does things differently. And it was actually really, really great. We're probably going to have pieces of it put out in video because we have our awesome new video guy.
Have you managed to convince him to come to class?
I told him to come, but he said he couldn't make it, and that's how it all started. It all started basically like that. And Brian, you were on that webinar.
Yeah, it started with time management, but that wasn't
Yeah,
it.
that wasn't it at all, right? It all
Right,
started with, I don't have enough time. I'm like, and he says, because of time management. I'm like, no, that's not the problem.
And then you went in and started talking about all the different ways people can come up with excuses for whatever it is they're doing. And I think everybody started to kind of have deep thoughts themselves
Yeah,
about
exactly.
how they could improve their lives.
Yeah, so everybody who's listening to this, either write it down or make a note of it, yourpieceofthegoodlife.com. It's a free webinar. I give it to anybody. You can come on anytime. You can talk about anything you want. It's a great little webinar.
If you are intimidated by Mr. Steinhouse, I think this is a very good first step for investor schooling. It's like your piece of the Steinhouse.com. You should buy this domain. So I think you should really join that because you can be intimidating sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that will be
Do I intimidate you?
Yeah, many times.
Well,
Three times this morning. But I think it can be very good if you're considering joining investor schooling, just to join the webinar and see who we are and what we do.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I want to talk about the commercials we did this week.
Yeah.
So somebody said that the commercials were getting boring.
Did they? Somebody said that?
And well, wait. You sent me. We're going to talk about that in a second. The text message you sent, which I thought was hysterical.
Yeah, that
right?
was really funny.
What
get
timing
that?
was that?
It was emailed to me. Well,
you
not to me,
personally?
but no, to like
to the main mailbox.
to our yeah, our mail.
Info at?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
go ahead. Read that.
Hold on,
read
let
the
me find
email.
it. I saw it last night when I was at the dinner, and I just laughed at it.
It was great.
It says, "I hear your radio commercials. I'm just curious. Who over there thinks it's a good idea to say, how many times do I have to tell you to prospective clients? As if they are stupid for not investing with you. Whoever came up with that should be run out the door." That's what the email was that we got.
That's harsh.
I know, it was harsh. It was like last night at like
didn't
20 to
expect
8.
that.
So I saw that and I read it and then I took a picture of it and sent it to both of you because I'm like, wow, this is hysterical. And then my comment was, he must be related to Alex.
So funny. I want to tell you that
He might be Alex.
It might be Alex.
I read it and it wasn't as harsh as I heard it when you read it right now.
What do you mean?
You read it right now in a better way than the way I read it. It seems like a sincere criticism, and now
Well,
you
to him,
heard
it is a sincere criticism.
No. Now she read it in a way that it's I wanna show you how bad you are.
No, of course.
This wasn't written in a nice, friendly way. I just
no,
want
I
to give
know.
you
Now
guidance.
I got it.
Yeah, it's a hater.
This is
Yeah.
clearly a
It's
hater.
a hater, but you know what?
I love haters.
But you ready for this?
Yes.
I want to thank him so much for that email.
Yes.
You know why I
Why?
want to thank him so much for this email?
Because he's listening to us
He
right now.
heard us so often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves us so much that he took the time out of his day to write a wonderful email to us.
I know.
It's just
To say,
funny.
hey, I want you to know that I listen to your commercials all the time.
Yeah.
And I want you to know that I know who you are.
I know.
And I also want you to know that I'm a jerk. And I want to show you how much of a jerk I am. And I think that's great.
I know.
Do you think he's
Right.
listening right now?
Maybe.
I hope so.
Maybe.
Hey, if you are listening right now and you wrote that, please call in. That would be so much
Yes,
fun.
please call us.
I could give you his first name, but that's it. I would give you.
What's his
Ooh.
first name?
His first name is Anthony.
Anthony. So, Anthony,
Call.
please call us. What's the phone number?
Go ahead.
Phone number is 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. I've said it like a
She's
lot
good
now.
at that.
I know. You know why I brought her here right now, right?
Why is that?
Because she's on a payroll now.
No, she's not.
She's
Nothing.
He's saying you should get paid for reading the phone number.
she is. It's going to her Roth.
I'm saying you should pay me for being able to read the phone number.
No, she's going.
Because
You're
this
the
might
one who
this might
invited
start
me.
your radio career.
You're
Yeah.
the one who gave me headphones and microphone. Like
I understand, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pay you.
Welcome.
I did say that you should.
Is this
and I
child
didn't
labor
say
laws?
no.
Do I have a problem with child labor laws here because she's on a radio show?
Are you aware how much I can pay her every year?
You could pay her
know how much?
$18,300 tax free.
I think it's 16 and a half.
No, it's 18. I think this year it's $18,300.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
good.
Was it? Okay, I don't know. I forget all the time.
Half to
But I think-
Roth, half to bank account.
So that's a great idea, right? So what Omri's talking about is if you have a business,
Let's talk about
hire
financial.
your children. And if you hire your children, you could pay them. I believe it's $18,300 this year. I'll have to look it
a
up.
year.
But anyway, it doesn't
But
really
it
matter.
has to be a W-2.
It doesn't have to be. Well, it has to be an employee.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't do
You
it.
can't do
as a-
1099.
Yeah, you
Right,
can't do
right,
1099.
Right. So it has to be. So technically it can be 1099, but don't do it because it's so hard to prove what a 1099 employee really is.
It's
so I
iffy,
prefer if you do it on payroll, it'll be a much better way. So actually get a payroll company and do it for you. Now here's the thing: you could write the $18,000 off of your taxes, and she doesn't pay taxes on it.
Correct.
That's the cool part.
So you need to pay the taxes when you run the payroll, and then it will be wrote back to her in the end of the year.
Right.
So she will get a check from the IRS in the end of the year.
Or you could just make exempt taxes if you want to.
We'll talk about that. It's a bit complicated. There is a limit for how much exempt you can have.
No, you could. If you know it's going to be less than 18,000 or 18,000 less, you can do it.
Okay, I need to check.
All right, hold on. I got to remember it's the minimum standard deduction. So hold on
Yeah.
a second. Minimum. So somebody else talk. This is a radio show.
Okay, I'll talk.
So you know what was interesting is I was driving into Philly this morning in the Hoopty, which is where
So-
I started.
This is the best car to go into Philly with. Nobody will mess up with you,
Okay,
right?
okay. You know what? You're right. I actually got it wrong. It's 16,100. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
16,100. So you could pay her 16. Why did I think it was? Where did the 18,000 come from? I
You
was thinking something else.
because the HSA is
no.
8.5. I
No,
remember.
It's actually 9. HSA is actually 9,000.
9,000 to
Yeah.
2026.
9,000.
Really?
Something else. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know where it is, but $16,100. So $16,100 is what you can pay your children,
That's the gross, yeah.
and they don't pay any taxes on it.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And you get a tax deduction out of your business, which is such a great idea.
It's a great idea.
Especially if you're buying your children clothes and bicycles and Xboxes, and also you take half of that money or part of that money and you put into a Roth IRA
Correct.
for their college fund. So you could put, I think it's $7,500 this year for a Roth IRA, the limit. You could put that into a college fund in a Roth IRA.
So adult can do 7.5 this year.
Okay?
Kids also can do 7.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's
Really?
per person, right?
Wow, I
And if
didn't
you're
know
over
that.
50, you can put
it's
8,500.
8,500. I
Right.
know.
So 7,500. So you put 7,500 into Roth IRA. Instead, don't do one of these ridiculous 529 plans.
You can do both.
You can, but I'd rather see I'd rather see you put into a Roth IRA, because a Roth IRA you can use for education, and if they don't go to school, you could still use that money for retirement later.
Mm-hmm.
And you could get a whole bunch of gains in it. So it's such a much better idea. All right, Brian, welcome to the show, man.
Happy to be here.
So Brian is the stock option aviator, and if you've ever gone to investor schooling, you know that there's a stock option consultant, which is a character I play, and Brian plays a character called the stock option aviator. So Brian came to us, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
2023.
As a student.
That's right.
Right? And he had never traded options before, right?
Nope.
He didn't even know what it was.
No, not. I couldn't tell you a definition of it at the time. No.
Pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you that we taught Brian a whole lot of things, and I say this all the time, Brian has passed me. So the student has become the master. Now,
Look at that luck. Look at that luck. It's
he
true,
doesn't
Howard. It really
believe
is
that,
true.
But I
yeah.
want to understand there's a difference between, experience and knowledge. Okay, so you have the knowledge. I have the experience, which sometimes I have to calm you down a little bit because you're using the knowledge without the experience, which is fine. I mean, you have enough years experience that you're very good at what you do. There's no problem. But every once in a while, you want to go off the rails, and I calm you down because I've gone off the rails 15 years ago, and I did exactly what you tried to do several times. Now, but you've done nothing wrong. It's just sometimes I'm going to just rein you in a little bit. But you're actually managing now the Aviator Fund, which is the newest fund we have. And of course, I want to say once again that this is for accredited investors only. This is not a solicitation. Go ahead, why don't you read it?
This is not an offer to sell or a solicitation to buy securities. Any offering made is by a private placement memorandum and only to verified and accredited investors under Rule 506C of Regulation D. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Past performance is not indicative of future results.
Okay, great. So that's the fund. And we're
He
just
said
going
it
to
right.
talk. We're going to talk about your involvement in it, and your involvement is you are the fund manager on this fund. And
That's right.
How did you become the fund manager? Why don't you tell everybody?
In 2025, I won the Covered Call Challenge, which you put together to challenge your students to see who could generate the most premiums from selling calls. And that is better known as a covered call or a covered call strategy, which is one of the simpler strategies to teach. However,
Simpler and safest.
it's safest and it's easy to execute. It's easy to learn. You can make money right away with it. And but you teach very specific ways on how to use that strategy to keep it safe as well as create income from it. So the Covered Call Challenge, we weren't pulling the premium out. We were keeping it in there, which is a little bit different than what we do in the fund. But the goal was to turn $10,000 into something bigger, hopefully. We had 2 months to do it, and I was able to generate about $5,100 in premiums.
Amazing.
So my rate of return in
right?
2 months was 50%, over 50%.
So you turn your account from $10,000 to over $15,000.
Correct.
And when he did that, so it's interesting because the first thing I did, like my eyes went up, like, that's interesting. And then I asked him how he did it. I'm not going to ask him for the explanation now because it's kind of difficult. But he told me exactly what his strategy was, and when I figured out what his strategy was, I realized this guy is a lot smarter than I even thought. So the cool part is, we needed to have a secondary fund manager to back me up, in case something ever happens to me, flat out, right? So if something happens to me, we got a lot of investors investing a lot of money.
So many people want to hit you.
They want to do
to harm you.
Why?
Why? Why would
So
you
many
say
people
that?
want to.
What are you talking
Why would you
about?
say that?
Yeah, why do you
Because
say
you
that?
annoy so many people.
Really? Do I annoy you? Would you like to hurt me, Omri? Because we can go out and back if you like.
I love you too much, man.
Uh-huh.
I love you too much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I was around you so many years.
So if one of these people that Omri's talking about takes me out,
Please
we
give
need
us
some-
a call at 855-939-1137, and I will tell you when Larry Steinhouse is.
It's 855-939-1137.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Okay. Anyway.
We were at the point that he said something can happen to him, and that's why you are in.
Yeah, thank you for catching me back up.
Thank you.
So I needed somebody, and I'm so happy because I also wanted somebody else to be able to teach stock options from a different perspective. And Brian stepped up, and he stepped up great. So actually, when you come to investor schooling, you're going to see Brian teach stock options. You're going to see Brian and I trade in the fund. So we'll probably have the only. I'm going to say it's probably the only
gotta
fund
be the
that I've
only-
ever heard of anyway.
Absolutely.
That you can actually watch us trade in the fund. So you watch us trade other people's money. Now, it's funny because I talk about this all the time, and I say, hey, listen, this is how honest we are. We actually show you what we do. So you don't even, there's no way for us to say, hey, we made less or we're lying to you. We show you exactly what we do and how much money you made. And that's part of what we do at Investor Schooling. All right, why don't we do this real quick? Let's take a commercial, and then we'll talk about the new commercials that we just made.
Commercials, please.
You're clear.
Did we lose Glenn?
No, he just said we're clear here.
Okay.
No, you're clear.
Okay.
Listen, I know sometimes you worry about coming to see me because you don't want to invest in real estate, because you don't want to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants.
So
Get you a way that you don't have to deal
the levels are a bit erratic.
and invest.
So I'm just kind of like riding the fader, which
Okay.
is fine.
Investors.
And it's okay to be animated. Just be a little careful with like the levels going up and down. Like,
Okay.
I think we have too many microphones open.
Yeah.
Who is the
Investor
problem
schooling.
right now?
I've been talking about myself for all these years. Now it's time.
it's fine. It's just sometimes, somebody gets a little animated and it's like
Is it me?
It's a great
It's always you,
Sometimes.
Omri.
about the whole new approach
sometimes
about money. Taking the
it's okay. I'm riding the fader.
financial life has improved.
That's a Metallica
Come to
album.
Investor Schooling and you
That's right. Ride the fader.
Okay.
Ride the lightning.
schooling
I caught it.
Thursday.
You know who is texting
Hey, this is
me
Larry
right
Steinhouse
now?
with Investor Schooling.
And that's
Did you
my
know that we have a
mistake,
radio
but it's
show
your
right here at
responsibility.
WPHT
But
every
like
Saturday
crazy,
at 1
Chris.
o'clock?
Yeah,
It's
you
called the
texted me
Larry
too.
Steinhouse
You know why?
Show. And you want to
The
listen to
3-day
this show
notice.
because it's a live
Yeah.
show and you can
Very
call
good.
in.
Yeah, now
In
maybe
fact,
he'll start to
here's the
realize
call-in
that we're
number.
serious.
855-939-1137.
And when you call in, you can ask us questions about real estate, the stock market, even politics. Make sure you tune in Saturday, 1 o'clock. This is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Did you know that there are a lot of altruistic reasons that you should become a real estate investor? That's right. You get to rent houses to really nice people who need houses. And you know what? When there's a housing shortage and you have a house for them, they are so happy. I've actually gotten hugs from tenants. So come to investorschooling.com and you will learn how to be a landlord the right way. That's right. We have a complimentary class this Thursday night. And this way,
I don't
you
want
can
to
get
cheat
hugs
again.
from
I
your
need to
tenants
cheat
too.
for-
Go to
for 24
investorschooling.com.
hours.
We'll see you Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
I know it's good, but
No, it's turkey.
This is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Listen, you need to take a complimentary class this
You know, I
Thursday.
think-
You need to learn how to invest in real estate.
Yesterday, I
You need
got-
to learn how to
I
invest in the
put
stock
myself on
market.
scale.
You need to learn how
I
to
was
invest in stock options.
192.
And you need to
Today
learn how to
after
make more
workout,
money than
I
you've
was
ever made
190.
before. Why aren't
How
you
do you
here?
explain that?
Come to investorschooling.com. Take a complimentary
Water.
class this
Water.
Thursday and
Water?
learn. That's investorschooling.com. Take your complimentary
new.
class this Thursday.
I was still
We'll see
weak
you there.
today in workout.
Are you
This is
bringing
Larry
us back?
Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Did you know that there are so many different ways to prepare for retirement?
All right. Do you want 30 or you want a minute?
Okay, you can
Come
take it.
learn
Bring-
this
yeah,
Thursday by
bring it
taking a
back.
free
I'm
class
bored,
on
man.
Investor
All right. All right.
Schooling, and you will
You're
learn so
hot.
many
You're
different
hot today.
I feel like I'm
more
listening to
money in
Passport Molly,
retirement
listening to my own voice.
actually
You're hot.
expected to. Go to investorschooling.com.
All right. We're coming back.
It's investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. We'll see you there.
This program is paid for by Investor Schooling.
You're back.
You're hot.
I know. Thank you for telling me. You're amazing. You're
But
amazing for
he
telling me
said
I'm hot.
he said you're back, and it's actually need to be.
He saw
you're
your
hot.
he
So
saw
I
your
get-
Facebook
Hold
post
on
this
one
morning.
second. I just want to welcome everybody back. Welcome back to the Larry Steinhouse Show. I am Larry Steinhouse. I'm here with Omri Morad, Dr. Deb. Oh, I said Dr. Deb second. Oh no.
You said a third.
Can we have the music
Well,
again?
I'm always first.
Can we have the music again?
I know, but I'm saying you said me third.
Now we
Usually
have the
I'm
music.
second.
Do it again.
Oh, I did. That's right. Okay, wait. I gotta do it again. Hi. Welcome back. This is the Larry Steinhouse Show. I am Larry Steinhouse. I'm here with Dr. Deb.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Omri Morad.
Yes.
Brian Larman.
Yes.
And the most amazing one of all, Rome Morad.
Yeah.
And Rome is reading the phone number. Go ahead.
855-939-1137.
Slowly.
Yeah, you gotta do it slower, sweetie.
Slowly.
855-939-1137.
All right. We're gonna make Rome's gonna be a radio shock jock when she grows up. If there's
Yes.
still radio, by the time Rome goes up, there may not even be radio anymore.
I'm pretty sure there will be no AM, but hopefully there will.
I
Still
know.
be radio.
I know. A lot of cars are not. They're starting to make cars
You're not
without
gonna
AM.
have to use You're not
That's
gonna have
terrible.
to use a microphone for radio anymore. You're just gonna have to talk and it's just.
No, actually, that's actually true. Like this studio that we have here, you see the studio. I mean, the studio looks really cool, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But pretty soon you're not gonna need a studio like this anymore.
you're just gonna
Actually, you already don't need a studio like this.
We don't.
No, you
Everybody
now
has their
the people
iPhone.
they have microphones, they have lapels that they clip on, and everybody's got their own type of podcast thing going
How
on.
is that a thing? I thought that we're I didn't know we were living in the future yet.
See, I like this because I'm in the moment. I feel like I'm on a radio show when I have the headphones on and I have the microphone in front of me.
Live on air,
Right. It looks right. It says live on the air behind me. Exactly. So I feel like we're here. It's not just not just.
We're not just walking around saying blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. I agree.
The TikTok word.
Like Passport Mommy.
Passport Mommy.
You can tell Passport Mommy's using her phone, right? And the callers are using a phone.
I don't think so. How she interview people in the phone?
Because she probably has a headset. Like
Conference call?
Yeah, like an iPhone. She might be calling into the studio and doing it because she doesn't have the equipment that we have here. I mean, we have this studio cost me about $50,000-$60,000 to put together. If you ever come to Investor Schooling, I'll be more than happy to give you a tour of the studio. That we actually do this here. We do it live from our own headquarters.
Correct.
And it's a beautiful studio. It's nicer than. Did you find it nicer than WPHT studio?
Well, I do like the PhD studios because I like the way that the building is set up, where you can go overlook the city.
No,
and
I'm
it's
just talking about one.
No, I know.
One
No,
box.
it's fine. Yes,
One
it's
box.
it's one little tiny box, and you're
You
stuck
want
in
me
the
to
little corner.
get out so you can have a better view outside?
I'm just saying that it's just
I have
it
a
is. It's
lovely
just
view of the
different.
parking
It's just
garage.
different. What's
that,
that, Glenn?
I have a lovely view of the parking garage.
Oh, well, okay. No,
we
you know what?
weren't in WPHT. We were at.
We were on the other side of it.
the-
Yeah.
We went WIP side. Yeah,
with the
WIP side,
the WIP side.
Yeah.
It's just as neat. I think it's just because I'm used to this, so it's nice to get a change when we go into the studio.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
agree,
That's
right,
all.
right.
That's all. But it's just neat.
And
Like, it's
Larry
so
has
neat.
the problem of covering everything with panels recently.
Yes, Larry has this thing with panels. I don't
love
know.
these panels.
I can't stand these. I mean,
They
it's
look
not
so
that.
good.
I think it would be great if you picked a color instead of it seems like you threw them up on the wall and they are very haphazard with the colors. See, even Rome agrees.
It's so weird. It's I don't know. It's not for me.
Chino never make me laugh. Never. But one day we were in your basement and he came to me. We did the panels in your basement and he came to me and he said, in a few years, Larry will ask me to cover you with panels. And I was on the floor.
So Chino's our handyman for you guys who don't know. All right. So where were we? We're talking about stock options, right?
Yeah.
So Brian is also a stock option coach, and he's probably one of the best. Probably, I think he's a better coach than me. But I think you're probably one of the best coaches out there on stock options.
I enjoy it.
I know you really do. It's actually pretty cool. I watch you. I walk by your office. I see you coaching somebody, and I see how much money they're making, and I find that exciting.
You learn a lot too when you start to actually have to explain it to people.
Yes. One of the greatest ways to learn is to teach.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely agree.
It's a great
And
sentence.
the students, a lot of them have good questions too. So they'll challenge the way that I'm thinking about it because then I have to figure out how to explain it. And it's they're always excited to come in and learn. And I mean, what they're learning here, it's easy to coach somebody when it's all working.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And what you came up with, it's easy to teach. I mean, you gotta put in the effort to learn it, but the results are crystal clear. So
Yeah, I love it when I tell people that this is we have a program. We have one of our programs is the program that we guarantee you'll make money the first month. We don't actually say we guarantee it because we can't, but I'm telling you, you will make money the first month in this program.
Because
you
there's
just
no
you
exactly.
can't not.
You cannot.
Right, you can't not. You can't not make money.
You can't not.
You can't not. Not
Correct.
can not. You
You
can't
will
not.
make money.
Right,
Correct.
double
You will make
negative.
money.
You can't not.
You will make money.
You will make money.
You
Exactly.
will make
No-
money unless you don't listen to Larry.
Do that again.
You will make money unless you don't listen to Larry.
Well, that's obviously true.
It's pretty much true about many of our students, actually.
Right. We have the shirt. What does the shirt say?
if at first you don't succeed,
Yeah.
do what Larry told you to do the first time.
And
My
whenever,
science teacher has that.
really?
No, not the exact same shirt, but if you don't succeed at first, try doing what the science teacher said.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. Obviously, I didn't make the saying up.
Okay.
You know.
Can we move on?
We
So
can move
That's
on.
life.
we need to remind you that we are a live show. Yes, it is a live show, and today,
We only had one person call up
Is-
and say how cute Rome was with the phone number.
June
How dare they?
20.
I'm happy.
So if you are listening to us at June 20, please give us a call at 855-939-1137. We are here for you. Whatever you need, whatever you want to say. That's 855-939-1137. We'll be very, very happy to receive your call.
It is 855-939-1137.
Thank
All right,
you.
cool. So real quick, by the way, everybody out there, if you really want to get involved in the fund, if you want to learn more about the fund, so we trade the fund, we trade your money for you, and you can get involved in the fund. You heard the disclaimer before. I don't think I need to repeat it. I'm not sure what the law is, but we did say it, so that's all that matters to me.
Correct.
But if you want to
Please
find out, well, actually, you'll see it again anyway.
text the word
Text the word
Sultan
Sultan.
to 26786. Text the word Sultan to 26786, and you will get all the information you need.
Right. The phone number is 26786. Text the word Sultan, Sultan.
I remember this conversation.
So you have both options. If you have Android or Apple, whatever works for you.
26786. Text the word.
Sultan, Sultan.
And you can find out more about the fund.
Yes, Sultan. You will get all the information about how some people, I don't know them, but some people make around 3% to 4% every month.
It's amazing, right?
Or
We're not allowed to say
812.
that anymore, right?
4812.
We'll see. We'll see.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I
So
know
Brian and
what
I
it
had
means.
had a whole argument this morning about how well he's going to do in the new fund, in the aviator fund.
Okay.
So we had a
this
whole argument. He thinks he's going to do 12% a month, and I said no.
No. So, and that's why I said 4812, because that's my 30-second elevator line, my elevator pitch.
Go ahead.
If you are exposed to the stock market, if you have money in the stock market, if I can show you how to change one thing, and you'll make a 4% rate of return a month, it's cash in your pocket. If you change two things, I can show you how to make 8% rate of return a month, cash in your pocket. And if you change three things, I can show you how to make 12% rate of return, cash in your pocket.
And these numbers are not guaranteed. Past performance is no indicator of future performance. However,
I can show you on an options chain how you can do it.
okay, that's what I want to hear. That's better, right?
Yep.
And that's true. So we can show you how it can be done, and you can do it yourself, or we can do it with you, or we can do it for you.
I know you teach in a very basic level, so it will be reaching everybody. But if people understand, even because many people have stocks, everybody have stocks. Sometimes they don't have access to their stock because they are investing them in all kind of funds and whatever that people don't even know what they're doing. They have they don't know what they're doing. But almost everybody have stocks. Do you agree with that?
Not
I
almost
dis-
everybody.
no, I
Unfortunately,
disagree.
unfortunately, that's not true.
Really?
Yeah,
People
there's-
should have stocks, or they should be investing in other things. You know, one of the biggest problems that people have right now, seriously, one of the biggest problems people have right now,
Knowledge.
is they don't do anything but go to work. You know, Elon Musk became a trillionaire by going to work every day and working for somebody else
Okay.
and saving his money
How
in
many
a bank
years?
account.
For 1,000 years? How much time it took him?
It might be 2,000 or 3,000 years it would take him to
2,000,
become a
3,000
trillionaire. Maybe
years.
even more, right?
Yeah.
And I was being sarcastic for you guys who were trying to figure out what I was trying to do. But the whole idea is if you don't do other things like real estate, like the stock market, like stock options, like gold, like silver, like I don't even care if you want to do crypto. It doesn't matter. If you don't do these things, you will never, ever break out of the box. You'll be in the same box as everybody else.
Correct.
And that box is not a safe place. I put my money in the bank and get 2.5% interest a year because I know it's safe. Safe from what? Safe so you can make sure that your life is terrible financially for the rest of your life? That's a very safe place to be. Financially illiterate.
Some people have better acceptance to mediocrity. And to me, the way the word pronounced, the way the word sound is a problem. Because mediocrity is based on your neighbors. It's based on your family. It's based on what? I don't know. I never knew. But the word mediocrity, when you think about it.
Mediocrity, by the way.
What?
It's mediocrity.
No, mediocrity.
Which one is it?
Mediocrity.
Yeah, mediocrity.
So why people say mediocrity?
They don't. You do.
No, I hear people.
Meritocracy, something different.
What?
It's mediocrity.
Is that what you're? Yeah. Mediocrity.
Mediocrity.
You're saying it wrong.
It's not mediocrity?
It's
mediocrity.
Okay.
Why do I say mediocrity?
I don't know. Mediocrity. So whatever.
Mediocrity.
What? Mediocrity?
No.
Well,
mediocrity.
Moving on.
Now
Let's
there's a
move
T
on.
in it.
Where
Let's
are we?
move
There
on.
I
is a
just thought
T
I
there?
just thought to help you out. Go ahead.
So I'm saying the word annoys me.
Right.
When I think about this word, it
But now
annoys
that
me.
you say it right, it might not annoy you anymore.
It could be that that's the problem. But think about that because it means you're not wishing for more.
Correct.
When I talk to people, even in my daughter's age, and I talk to people and their goal is to work in a 9 to 5 in a bank with good benefits and good salary, it's like, where the dream go? From a point that a child is dreaming about being a fireman or a vet, it turned up to a point that they say, I want to go and I want to work in a 9 to 5 and have as close as I can to 6 figures a year. Why people want to go into this box in order to say, I have made it? Why people are not wishing for more? Because there is more and it's accessible for everybody.
That's correct.
So why? I don't get it
Because
sometimes.
they're told not to.
Family?
No, it's not that family doesn't say don't do it. It's family tells them to do something. So
Yeah.
what's my expression, right? Anybody gives you financial advice, the first question is,
Are you a millionaire?
right, if anybody gives you financial advice, ask them flat out, are you a millionaire? And when they say no, say thank you for telling me exactly what not to do. Right? Because if they're not a millionaire yet, then all the financial advice they're giving you is terrible. It's just
Correct.
terrible. So when your parents say, hey, you should go to work every day. Hey, Mom, are you a millionaire? No? Then shut up. Stop telling me what to do.
Don't say that to your mother.
Stop.
Yeah, I was about to
Just
say.
about financial advice.
I was about to say.
But your father's a millionaire, so it doesn't matter.
He is?
Oh, you don't know that?
No.
I just told a secret. I just told a family secret.
Wait,
Putting
he
together
really
a
is?
Christmas list right now.
Thank God we're Jewish.
I didn't understand that till now. Wait, actually?
What's that?
He's actually a millionaire?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No! What are you keeping from me?
Rome, is there anything you want? Because we'll buy it for you.
No, not really.
Well, see, there you go. That's the way a millionaire should be, right?
It's hard times right now, actually. It's you give me the sentences.
You don't brag to your children that you're a millionaire?
He never told us.
What she's not missing anything. She drove here in a Maserati. What is she missing in life? What do you want?
Wait, actually,
Hey,
there
don't
is.
you know he drove in a Maserati?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Do you know a Maserati is a very expensive car?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so it doesn't mean you could be a millionaire and
There's
still
one
you'd not
thing-
be a millionaire and still own a Maserati, but you might have. There was some hints going along there.
All right.
He owns a lot of
but,
real estate. You know that, right?
But like,
She knows.
I didn't know.
He owns a lot of real estate. You know that, right?
I know that, but I didn't know that he has like millions.
You know, I heard the life insurance policy is in your name.
What?
The life insurance policy is in your name. You know what that means? That means if he dies, you get all the money.
Really?
She's a little too excited. If he dies, you go, really?
Tamar.
You're going to have an interesting evening tonight when you go home.
Mommy, if you hear this, and if you're still alive when Daddy will, hopefully this won't happen like in the next million years. When he dies, it's mine.
So, Mommy, if you hear this, please change the lock to the bedroom. That's more important. Change the lock to the bedroom. We're still here live in this show waiting for your call. So please give us a call. That's 855-939-1137.
I got a great topic. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time in this show, but
That's
maybe
fine.
we
We'll
bring the topic up in the next show.
Sure. That's 855-939-1137. We'll be very happy to accept your calls and discuss everything you want regarding money, not regarding money, politics, whatever you want.
Or whether your children know you're a millionaire
exactly,
or not.
or if your children is aware, if your children are aware of your financial situation. 855-939-1137.
So here's an interesting question.
Tell me.
I have a question for the panel. Maybe somebody will call also too. Do you think that you should discuss money with your children?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, sure, of course. I
I'm
mean, but
trying
He didn't say that convincingly, did he?
well, I was looking at a stock on my screen, so he kind of caught me off guard.
Oh, okay.
But I'm back.
Okay.
Hi.
So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, but that conversation can go in a bunch of different directions.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, you don't start with "I'm a millionaire."
100%.
Well, you could start with that. It could be a good entry.
Omri, you've talked about this with me, like how people mindset, like with I don't know, what were you talking about in Israel, maybe, or
About what?
I don't
Tell
know.
me
You were
again.
talking about how you talk to a kid about creating value instead of I forget what it was. Darn it.
I don't know. I'm talking about too many things. You need to be more
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah.
But could be. I mean, I 100% believe that we should talk to the kids and educate them about money from early age. I have no belief that they will get this proper education in school or, you know what, even in college. And I think because there are patterns, and I think, I'm sorry for the word, but the system will try to make them go on the patterns, to go on the line.
They'll
and
make them broke, right? The system trains them to be broke.
And the line,
Everything
exactly.
from kindergarten all the way to college trains you to be broke.
All microeconomic and microeconomic, it's all, every time they always teach you the theory, but unfortunately or fortunately, the theory doesn't work in real life. And that's the thing. Nobody told us what options are, right? We know about the stocks, but nobody's ever taught us about what options are or how to do that. Nobody ever told us about life insurance policy that you can borrow from and still make money. Nobody told us about that. People are still, for some unknown reason, people are still scared from real estate. I have no idea why. But some people are still very scared
Right.
of real estate.
And there's so many different ways to
Exactly.
invest in real estate. You don't have to be a landlord.
Correct. Let's go to Nancy in New Jersey. Hey, Nancy.
Hello, kids. How are you today?
Ah, we know this, Nancy. We know this, Nancy.
And she's at the beach right now.
Yeah, what are you doing at the beach? Well, we're on the radio show and you're at the beach.
Yeah, absolutely.
See what happens?
Because
this is
I
what
deserve
happens.
it.
I know.
So this is what happens, right?
Tell.
We teach people how to make a ton of money, and we have to be here on a Saturday while they're out there enjoying the money that we're
And
teaching them.
So they retire, and now we need to still work.
I know. There's got to be something wrong with us.
But you were just all laughing and having fun, so I mean, like, this is half fun.
It is fun.
See, she's got it. She's
It's
got
still
it.
fun. It's not
But let's go to
that
Nancy
bad.
because we only got a couple minutes. What's up, Nancy?
So the webinar, everybody should at least go to the free webinar every Saturday. It's an amazing webinar. Today was perfect.
It was pretty good, huh?
We all need a yeah, it was great. We all need a kick in the pants, you know? We all need a kick in
Yeah.
the rear end to get going. Human beings do not like change. But change is the most transformative thing. It's the most amazing thing. And the webinar was wonderful today. Absolutely. And everybody should join the school. It was the best thing I ever did.
Actually,
so if anybody's listening,
Yeah, if you remember the story, we had a bet.
let's talk
So
about
this is
Nancy
Nancy.
for a
This is so the Nancy that we're talking about. If you are a long-time listener of the show,
you still owe me dinner.
It was I know still you do. It was about a year ago that Nancy called in, and Omri and I bet that Nancy wasn't going to show up because Nancy was kind of wishy-washy, and we bet dinner, and I still haven't bought Omri's dinner yet. And Nancy showed up. She joined the school, and she was skeptical. She was scared. She was nervous. Right? Were you?
absolutely.
And you finally, I remember you finally said, all right, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. And then we enrolled you in the school, and sure enough, you started taking classes. And how much money have you made so far in the stock market? Now, it hasn't been a lot, but it's been enough that it's substantial.
A lot.
All
I'm
right, there
very
you go.
happy.
There you go, right?
So I think
I'm very happy.
There's
Yeah.
a very, very important point here because there are so many programs and there are so many people that claim to do what we say that we are doing. So I think Nancy is the living proof for how different we are from all those things, let's call it things, that are sitting out there. So, because yes, there are other options, and they are intimidating because you're not sure what you're getting. Once you get to investor schooling, you pretty much in the first 2 hours you will be here, you will understand exactly what you're getting from it. Do you agree with me, Nancy?
I had a financial consultant for 35 years, and as soon as I joined the school, I pulled all my money from the financial consultant. You guys taught me how to do it myself. It's amazing.
Cool.
What? It's amazing. It's like this secret, although it's not a secret. But why do we not know about this stuff?
Because we just
Because
talked
nobody
about
out there
it.
Talking
teaching
about
it.
educating. Yeah, you were just talking about educating our children. Yes, educate your children about money. Who else is going to do it?
How old are you, Rome?
I'm 10 years old.
How old?
10.
10? All right, this is what we're doing, Omri. You're going to put up 10 grand, and you're going to put it into an account of Rome's. And Brian and I are going to teach Rome options trading.
We are in it right now.
We are?
She want to start it. So I said 1,000 and
No,
start
no,
with
no,
it.
no. Listen to me. 10 grand.
Okay.
All right, 10 grand. And Rome is we're going to teach her, and we're going to track over the next year how much money Rome makes on your 10 grand.
I'm 10 years
Yes.
old.
Isn't that great?
It is.
All right.
That's how simple.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, I know what the next fund is going to be called.
Phenomenal.
The Rome Fund.
The Rome
No,
Fund.
and then at the end of the year, we're going to start it in like 1 year. Then we're going to come back at the end of the year and see how much money we make.
That's it. That's exactly
Yeah.
what we're going to do. And you can't spend that money until it's over.
Yeah.
Okay? And you got to give the
Sadly.
10 grand back to your dad. You know that, right?
Correct.
Now, the 10 grand goes back. Whatever profit you made on it, you get to keep.
And I want 8%.
All right. We got to wrap it up, Nancy. Thanks for calling. I appreciate you. You're
Thank
awesome.
you,
Bye,
Nancy.
sweeties.
We'll see you this week. All right.
All right.
I just want to take a minute to thank all our listeners because we're at the end of the show. You didn't know that, Deb?
Oh, are we at the end of the show?
We're at the end of the show.
All right.
All right. So I want to thank all the listeners for listening. I want to thank, of course, Dr. Deb for being here, and Omri for being here, and Brian for being here, and Rome for being here. And, of course, we had Ian in the back that you guys didn't even know. He's back here filming us, which was kind of cool, too. Of course, I want to thank
Sweet!
Glenn Page for everything he does, for taking care of the phone calls and making sure that we get on the air on time.
Yes.
And, of course, if you want to learn more about what we're talking about, go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. See you in a couple minutes.
You're clear.
We have to end the show.
This program is paid for by Investor Schooling. All opinions
So,
or statements
just so you
expressed
understand,
on
we
the
have to end the
program
show
are
and then
solely
start
those of
again.
Investor Schooling or their
Yeah, we have
guests
to end
and
the
do
show
not
and start
reflect the
again.
opinions
So
of
that's what we just ended.
WPHT or Odyssey.
WPHT, WPHT HD, WOGL HD3 Philadelphia. From the Piazza
Oh,
Auto
are you
Group
staying, Ron, or are you
Studios,
leaving?
experience the Power One with 8 brands
staying
and
or leaving?
25 locations.
Staying,
Always
okay.
live on the free Odyssey app.
Hey, Dawn Stensland here. While the sun's out and the summer's in full swing, Kitchen Magic wants to help you fall back in love with your kitchen. They're a family-owned business right in Nazareth, PA since 1979, and for over 45 years, promising high quality and craftsmanship. This summer only, 40% off installation with flexible financing options for every budget. Don't
we
wait
conferred
for
to 3
someday.
o'clock or
Visit
no?
kitchenmagic.com
yeah.
and build something beautiful together. Kitchenmagic.com. Tell them Dawn sent you.
Well, Lorenzo, the pitch looked good.
Yeah, so green.
USA keeper was decent enough.
Didn't have much to do.
99 minutes.
Not a
Can
single
get
goal.
a bit closer to
Well,
Larry,
Bet
and you will be in
365
the
sure came
cameras
through,
too.
though. I bet $10
Just a
and
bit.
get
So,
$365
can I
in bonus bets just
No,
for signing up.
she is. She's
At
okay.
least someone scored.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located
Your
in
camera
Pennsylvania.
is
T's
very
and C's
wide.
apply.
She can
In
get
Apple.
next to you.
If you want to drink, that's your business. If you want to stop, that's our business. We can help. Find Alcoholics Anonymous at AA.org.
Helping your inner circle prepare for emergency.
1 minute.
Many ways. Put together an emergency kit with Wipewall. Create a family communication plan with your tita. Remind Bai to keep a backup battery charged. It all starts with a simple step, telling those you care about to be ready for the worst. So start a conversation and plan for emergencies together. Get more tips at ready.gov/start. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in
Stand by.
Thank you.
Same day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions.
Here we go.
For by Investor Schooling, all opinions or statements expressed on the program are solely those of Investor Schooling or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
WPHT, WPHT-HD, WOGL HD3 Philadelphia. From the Piazza Premium Automobile Studios, powering your drive with 10 brands and 20 locations. Always live on the
You're hot.
Show.
All right. Welcome back to Larry Steinhouse Show. If you're just joining us, I'm Larry Steinhouse, and I'm joined by the full crew. Dr. Debbie Anderson, the voice of wisdom. Omri Morad, the voice of chaos. And we also have, of course, Brian Larman, the stock option aviator. And we have a special guest in the studio. We have Rome Morad. That's right. Omri's 10-year-old daughter is joining us today. So if you ever wondered what happens when you combine Larry's opinions, Debbie's logic, Omri's energy, and a 10-year-old and her honesty, we're about to find out together. Let's be honest. Rome may be the smartest person in the room today. At the very least, she's probably the only one who still has all her original optimism.
Yeah, the potential.
She has the potential, right? All right. This hour, we're going to be talking about money, investing, real estate, stock options, building wealth. But we're also going to have some fun and get younger perspective on things. After all, the financial decisions we make today are shaping the world of the next generation, and that's what they will inherit. We're broadcasting live from Investor Schooling headquarters, where people learn how to invest in real estate, trade stock options, take control of their financial future, and don't forget to RSVP for a free class this Thursday night at
investorschooling.com.
Of course, we want to thank... Oh, I'm sorry.
That's investorschooling.com.
There you go. And I want to thank a special...
Sponsors.
Our sponsor is the Sultan Income Fund.
Correct.
Actually, it's a Sultan Management of Funds now.
The family.
Because we have different funds.
We're a chain.
Right. We have a chain?
It's a chain, no?
I don't know if it's a chain, but I would call it a family of funds.
A family of funds.
I think that's the term that they use,
yeah.
Right?
Chain, it must be like specific stores, right?
Invest with the Sultan, collect like a king?
Yes.
If you want to find out more about that, you can send a text message to...
26786. No, text the word Sultan to 26786. Text the word Sultan to 26786. SULTAN, and we'll get back to you with all the information you need.
And we used to say that we get a return of between 36 and 48% for our investors, but our attorney said we're not allowed to say that anymore. So we simply say that it's a return so high that our attorney says we can't say it anymore.
Correct.
There you go. All right, all investments involve risk, returns are not guaranteed, and the investors should review all offering documents carefully and consult their advisors. Past performance does not guarantee future results. All right, what else we got? This is also a live call-in show.
Yes, we are.
Who is going to give the phone number?
Me.
Do it. Come on. Slowly.
855-939-1137.
The best so far. Do it again.
855-939-1137.
That's true. 855-939-1137. We are waiting for your call. We are a live show, and today is June 20, so please give us a call. 855-939-1137.
All right. I got the screen now, and I think I got
what
it.
Happened?
So I got it. So pretty soon, I think that one froze.
What
But pretty soon you're going to be able to see Rome on your screen.
Oh, really?
What happened?
It froze. That's all. It froze on.
Oh
on our
yeah,
screen.
my wife just texted me that Facebook doesn't work anymore.
Facebook doesn't work anymore?
That's what she just texted me.
No, that's not true.
I know.
Hey, is Facebook working? Let us know, guys.
Okay, I hope
I didn't get a crash notice.
It's working on mine.
Okay.
I usually get a crash notice, so I don't think that's true.
Hey, Rome, I can see you now.
I can see myself too.
Good.
Yeah, Rome should be on there now.
So what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I see Rome too. Okay, that's much better.
That's okay.
All right. So I really want to have a call-in show about the discussion of money with children.
Okay.
So I want to start now because we're early, right? Have people call in and give their opinion on whether they should discuss money with their children and how they should discuss money with their children. So if you want to call and find out more about that, actually, I'd love to have you call in and give us your opinion on it and the conversations you've had with your children about money.
And if you don't have an opinion about that and you just want to learn, that's fine too. Just give us a call.
Right, because what happened was during the last show, what did we discover? We discovered that Rome didn't know you were a millionaire.
Yes.
And you still have, and it's funny because you're still embarrassed to say it.
That I'm a millionaire?
That you're a millionaire.
No, I'm not embarrassed. I am a millionaire. And I'm very proud to be a millionaire.
I got it.
I can't believe it. Like, okay, I'm very excited that I'm family to someone who's a millionaire, and I'm also very excited that I'm getting it after.
I'm not sure it's true.
Right, so it doesn't mean he doesn't have to leave it to you. I was just saying that.
I'm pretty adamant to spend everything.
Okay, so wait, I got an interesting question for you. Hold on. So if I gave you $1 million right now, Rome, what would you do with it?
I'd want to save it for college.
You would save it for college?
$1 million.
How much do you think you need for college?
For college, so I'm not completely sure what I want to be yet, so I don't know. But I'd probably have like half of the money left, maybe more.
All right, so let's say it probably wouldn't cost you that much money unless you became a doctor or went to some really specialized degree. So it probably wouldn't cost you that much. However,
An animator.
Let's say you had $500,000 left, like you said. What would you do with the other $500,000?
I'd probably give 10,000. Nah, that's too much for my brother. I'd probably give like $5,000 to my brother.
To your brother.
Yeah.
So wait, you have $1 million, and you only give $5,000 to your brother.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's too annoying. He doesn't deserve any more.
Okay.
My parents each get $50,000.
Well, he's dead.
Oh.
Well, okay, wait. I didn't say that. I did say, no, let's not you. I said I gave it to her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go back. Let's go back to that. I gave it to you. Okay.
$50,000
you
to
give
each
$50,000. You give $50,000 to each of your parents, okay?
You still have $395,000.
Then I know that my mom would she really wants to get her own caravan and go on a giant road trip. So I'd give her enough money for that.
For the giant road trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a caravan, for an RV.
Yeah.
All right.
That would probably cost like $90,000 because how much does an RV cost?
So depending on which RV, you get 100 to 150,000 brand new, but you can buy a used one for maybe 50 to 70,000.
Like a good one that's in good shape doesn't have to be the best one.
Well, let's say 100,000.
All right. So I do that. Then I have
$295,000 left.
No, 185 because you just spent 100,000 on the RV.
I know.
Did I do my math wrong?
Did you take out your cut?
Yeah, you got 100 each.
100 for me and my wife.
So she got 500,000 because she's 500,000 for college.
Correct. 5 for my son. Mm-hmm. That's $295 left.
Sounds good to me.
And then the rest of the $295.
Yeah.
She's right.
After college, I need an apartment. So.
Would you buy a house or would you have an apartment?
I would want to find a place to live in the city.
In Philadelphia?
No, New York.
New York City. Okay.
Yeah.
You do know that
What?
You came from Israel to get away from the Palestinians.
Let it go.
Oh.
Let it go. She's young. She's young. She doesn't know. Let it go.
I'm aware.
You're aware of what?
I'm teasing.
Of the mayor of New York.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's funny because we do this. We're running this question again and again. So we actually asking you as well. If you don't have kids or don't want to discuss the education of the financial education for your kids, and you want to tell us what will you do with $1 million, which is a question that keep coming up here in the school, you can give us a call at 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. It seems easy, but it's not. Tell us what will you do with $1 million. 855.
Also, the conversation about
kids,
whether you talk to your children about money or not.
Correct.
And how you talk to them about money.
855-939-1137.
So you have a fan on the radio.
I
look,
do?
it says Rome is a natural on the radio. Kimmy said that.
Yay! Thank you.
And you're really good at it. It's funny because most kids would be like, oh, what do I say? What do I do? What do I say?
I'm not afraid of that. So I'm definitely not afraid of being on the microphone. So at Shark Tank, we did a mini Shark Tank at my school, and it was me and my friend, and there was a rule. Each shark has to ask 2 questions before they can invest or say why not, and there are 3 of us. So everybody wants to get their questions down, or like it'll be bad, and like we won't get the best grades.
Cool.
So it was me, a boy that I didn't know, and then my best friend Daphne.
Just talk close to the microphone, that's all.
Oh, and then my best friend Daphne. And we were both just grabbing the mic, like stealing it, like.
Cool. Excellent. So she's a natural because she's practiced already.
Yeah, it's
That's
funny.
awesome.
It's funny. A school that do Shark Tank. Think about that.
Yeah, I know, that's great.
It's a great
I
concept.
think that's fantastic.
I
that
know,
they do
it's a
Shark Tank,
great concept, actually.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I like
People's
it too.
ideas, like, I'm not going to give out names because that's just mean of me. But some
You
people's
can say the first name, don't say last names.
yeah, people's ideas sucked. like someone took a folder, taped like index card on it, said homework and takeout. And I'm gonna be honest, anybody got a folder and an index card and a piece of duct tape, all I can do is just write it down and I'm done. And he's
They
selling
didn't try
it.
very hard, right?
No.
Yeah.
No,
So what was the
and,
winner?
like-
What was the winners?
Somebody made this like thing that you put in your shoe before you start playing soccer, because in soccer you're fighting for the ball and people step on your foot, and usually it can hurt because like you're playing with older
Especially
people than you.
with cleats, yeah.
Yeah, so they put it under your cleats, and I loved it because like they actually made samples and like they really
See,
took
that's
their
great.
time on it.
And how old were these kids?
10 and 9.
Wow.
And, like,
See
I
that?
was so
We do have
surprised.
hope.
Yeah, we do have hope. We
that,
do have
that
hope.
the younger generation will bring something of value to the world.
Invent, being entrepreneur. Yeah, I
mean,
was very
it's a little
proud.
scary because what do we have? We have AI,
Mhm.
right? So we have AI that's going to take over most of the world. We have robocabs that are going to do all the driving. I don't even think Rome's ever going to even drive. I know Rome's children will never drive.
Yeah.
They will
Okay.
never learn how to drive a car. They don't have to.
So
Right?
I hope you're wrong.
I'll say this: can we all
Unfortunately, that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
Can we all agree that wasting 50 cents isn't going to do anything good for your business?
That what?
That wasting 50 cents isn't going to do anything good for your business.
Wasting 50 cents?
On what?
Yeah, because 2 girls in my class, they said we make it for $5 and we sell it for $4.50.
Oh, losing 50 cents. I got
Yeah.
you. Losing
Yeah,
50
that's
cents.
bad.
Yeah, that's a bad
I
idea.
stared at
Yeah.
them and I said, "Where's your profit?"
Right. Good for you. Man, you're teaching her well.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Wow.
So if you want to join us, please call us at 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137.
Cool. All right.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of pooped out.
You what?
You want, speaking of pooped out, you want to talk about our fast?
Oh, I want to talk about our
Oh,
fast.
my goodness. So, Omri and I,
I'm still amazed that I dropped another 2 pounds
after
since
you work.
since the fast ended last night,
Right.
and this morning,
Right.
which was weird.
So Omri and I, we're both on this health kick and we're losing weight. We're going to the gym every day, right?
Yeah.
And we realized that we have a sugar fix.
Yes.
And we needed to break the sugar fast. So sugar fix. So I was told by my wife, who's really, really good at this,
Yes.
that if we fast for 3 days, it will help us break our sugar fix. So for about a month or so, we've been talking about fasting. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We just never did it. And finally, we said, okay, this week we're going to do it. And we started on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. I think you started at 5 o'clock. It really doesn't matter. And we went till last night, which is Friday night.
Yeah.
Till 7 o'clock or whatever, 5 o'clock, whatever it was. And it was amazing to me. A couple of things were very amazing to me that I discovered. The first thing was that I discovered that it was easier than I thought it was going to be.
I know.
Right? Didn't you think it was going to be really hard?
You amazed me that you worked out every morning.
See, that it's so funny because even my wife said I shouldn't have been working out.
So I arrived to the gym on Thursday morning, and I went on the bike for the warm up,
And you got dizzy.
And I got dizzy, and I left.
Yeah. So you probably what I do is when I work out, I get on elliptical and I don't go full
power.
bore. I just walk right on the elliptical, and then my trainer comes. I told him, I said, look, I'm fasting. And he says, okay, so we'll do a lighter weight workout. And
Yeah.
we did a lighter workout. Now this morning, I was doing chest this morning. So remember, I'm still just coming off the fast.
I know.
barely ate last
We
night.
still don't
I barely ate last night.
I know.
So, right. So I'm coming off the fast, and whenever he does chest, I want to power lift. So I want to lift as much as I can for at least one rep.
You do bar or dumbbells?
Yeah, the bar.
Okay.
Right. So he loaded up to 210 on the bar today, and that's pretty much where I'm at. Doing my one, then I go down, then right. So he loads up to 210, and I couldn't even move it.
I know.
Because I was that weak.
I
right?
know.
And he was behind me. He was like, "Whoa!" Luckily I have a Smith machine, so nothing.
I feel the
I
same.
wouldn't have died. I just would have, I would have just maybe broke a rib or two.
We had 5 rounds we had 5 rounds this morning of 400-meter run, and then
So you were doing some serious workouts.
So you work with a partner. So 15 each person need to do 15 toes to bar, which I showed you. You need to hold yourself on the bar and do toes to bar.
Yeah, that's great.
And then 30 together. So it's 15 each of the thrusters. So you take the bar from the floor and all the way up above your head.
Yeah.
Again, 15. I couldn't finish.
So what you're doing, what you're doing
finish.
is very different than what I'm doing. So what I'm doing, of course, is I'm doing training to build my body. You're doing training to get thin and lean, which is just two different opposite things.
No, I'm doing CrossFit. I'm doing to build my body.
No, CrossFit won't build your body. CrossFit will make you lean. It won't build your body.
I've seen.
No.
You gotta do powerlifting in order to build your body.
That's CrossFit.
That's not CrossFit.
CrossFit is powerlifting.
What is powerlifting?
Can we talk 1 second? Can we talk about that? What is CrossFit?
Well,
you did CrossFit for many years.
Yeah, I mean it's changed a little bit, but it's a combination of both. So it's the thing with CrossFit's going to make you very, very strong, like from a utilitarian, like from a. So it's a combination of a lot of core strength exercises.
Correct, and cardio.
They do a lot of the power lifts and high intensity, so the cardio. And so you combine all three together. So the toes, you can't do a toes to bar unless your whole body from head to toe is strong.
Right.
He's great. You have massive core strength, and then you got to have the strength to just get up there to begin with. But they've kind of gone away from. I think I haven't done it in a while, but used to be a lot of the power lifts, like Olympic style lifting type of moves. Yeah. We're taught.
What I'm talking about is lying down on a bench and pushing a bar up and down.
Pushing a bar up and down, yeah.
That's not what you do at CrossFit.
Yeah.
No, that's an isolation exercise, right?
Correct.
So, but he's getting that, but he's using his whole body to get that weight from the floor to over his head, or it's not one or the other. It's kind of a combination of everything.
I mean, he doesn't look bad. He looks great, but I'm just saying that
he's not going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
No, I'm not going to.
Right.
Right.
He'll look like.
I don't want to be the governor of California.
I wish you were the governor of California. California would be a much better place.
To be safe.
You look
goodness.
more like Brad Pitt when he was a model.
Woo!
If you just do something with that ugly beard he's got.
And if you are my wife, please
all
give
you gotta
us.
do is clean it up a little bit.
If you are my wife, give me a call at 855-939-1137. What do you want for my beard?
I want you to shave it and make yourself look better.
I think it's nice.
You look.
What? Only the bottom, right?
Just get the.
You know what? You know what?
Go to your chin line with it.
You know what? I'm doing it today.
Everybody, look at him online
Just
right now.
for
Right?
you, I'm doing it today.
If he goes to his chin line, it would look so much cleaner.
Okay.
You would look more professional. You'd look better.
Just for you.
I bet you your wife would love it.
Just for you, I'm doing it today.
Okay, good. You have the razor I gave you?
Yes, I still do. I used it for other parts. That's 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. Please give us a call. Enjoy the madness.
Yeah, and nobody's calling about talking about money with their children.
Exactly.
Don't you find that odd?
People don't care about their children.
So I'm either thinking that it's really, really nice day out.
I know.
And everybody's at the pool doing their thing, and we're here talking to ourselves.
So we compare to ourselves. We in a nice day, we open the top of our convertibles and we listen to the radio. So maybe that's why we don't get the people that in a nice day they are sleeping on their folding chair in their porch or whatever.
You mean like me in my backyard?
They're on their phones.
On the phones. Yeah.
Everybody's on their phones. TV.
I think we need to remind them what they can call about.
Well, what do you need to call about? They can talk about anything they want. They can talk about finances. They can talk about politics. They can talk about life in general, or they can talk about the topic. And I don't really care if they talk about the topic or not, which is, hey, are you talking to your children about money?
Correct.
And how are you doing it? And you know what? We'll even add to that too, right? How about this one? How about, did your parents talk to you about money? And what was the effect on you? Because my parents didn't talk to me about money.
Yeah, mine too. Not much. I was aware of their stress over money.
Right.
I was aware. I heard that we will do things or we will have things when the mortgage will be paid off.
Oh, that's funny.
Things like that.
That's
I know.
funny.
It was in a joke way.
Right.
I think so. I think it was like that, but there was never a push to be something big or independent with money. It was to go to the university and to learn and to get a good degree and to find a good job and all that.
The biggest lie everyone's told.
And I was never like that.
Go to school, go to college.
I opened my first business when I was 16. I was a DJ.
Yeah, you were a DJ.
I know. When I was a DJ and then a karaoke instructor.
Wait a second.
Karaoke instructor?
Yeah.
No, wait. What is a karaoke instructor?
So when it started, at least in Israel, there wasn't many people that did that. There were no CDs. We used videotapes.
Okay.
And each tape contained one song.
Okay.
And people didn't know what they need to do and how they need to explain to people that when the word change color, it's when it's time and all that. And I liked it. I did it a lot, and it evolved and developed. It changed to DVDs, and everything became digital.
So you were really into karaoke then?
I was.
Wait.
Have you ever heard yourself sing?
I am. Let it go, let it go.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard this story, but didn't your gym teacher help you throw a party at your school?
Yeah, there was something that before I was a DJ in the middle school. I was a DJ assistant because my gym teacher was a DJ, and I was his assistant.
So what would be the job of a DJ assistant?
So you basically lift the heavy stuff.
Grab the discs.
The speakers, the boxes, and all that.
Did you even hook everything up too?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah,
so everything for me about being a DJ was about the equipment. I love the equipment more than I love the audience. I love the equipment.
Me too.
That's
why we get along so well.
I was in love. If somebody would roll the cables in a crazy way, I would get annoyed. I love the equipment.
So you know what, Omri?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Deb is looking at us like, when are they going to let me talk?
Yes,
and
Dr. Deb.
And Brian's sitting here going, I wasted my whole Saturday to be on the show today.
So we start with the woman who insulted our truck, or with the guy who is what are you?
Pilot.
Or with the pilot? Or with the pilot? Or with the pilot?
You want to talk to Brian about how great of a pilot he was?
He was a great pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was pretty sure we are hiring him mainly because we're going to buy a private jet for investor schooling.
We're definitely going to buy a private jet for investor schooling. Maybe not this year.
Okay.
And then we're going to have private jet masterminds.
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah. And mastermind. So these are for people who are really crushing it and want to go in a mastermind and actually, learn more things.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do, what we've been working on though before that, is not only a plane and not only a yacht. I mean, only a plane in the future, but not only a yacht. But we're talking about putting together a private mastermind yacht, which would be kind of fun.
Am I invited?
However, let's do this.
Are we going to board from our dock at Ruskin?
No.
Oh.
A yacht is not going to.
You get the dinghy.
There.
The dinghy.
Actually, but the yacht. So we have there's the boat club, or what is it? The marina.
The marina in Ruskin.
So it is possible that a smaller yacht could fit in that marina.
I know.
So maybe we can take it from there. That would be a good idea too.
I know.
We could do a tour of the mobile home park, and then get on the yacht for 2 or 3 days.
Correct.
And then do a private, a big mastermind. But this is something we're coming up in the future. We haven't even got a date for it yet.
So you just heard about our vision for investor schooling. If you're still not even intrigued right now for a bit to go into the website and figure out what we do and who we are, there must be something wrong with you. Go to investorschooling.com, That's investorschooling.com, and be part of this family and surround yourself with people that have the same mindset as you. 855-939-1137.
Yeah, you can call in right now and talk to us about anything. You can ask us questions. Ask Brian about questions about stock options. Ask Dr. Deb about things about real estate, about tax deeds and tax liens.
Going to
we have
Philly
some cool
with
stuff we do.
Going to Philly with truck full of LED lights, LED lights.
Where are my cones?
They're still in the truck.
They're still in the truck.
They're still in the truck, yeah.
Okay, because I got to put those cones out for parking.
Is investor schooling going to get bigger in the future?
Yes.
Because, like, we have 108, which is, like, this
The
one.
classroom, right?
And then 109 is
Right, we
that
have 109,
one.
which is the offices. So
But
we're
are
trying
we
to buy
getting-
110.
We are?
Yeah, we're trying to buy 110 to build more offices because we're running out of space really
Oh.
quickly. We just
So
renovated
why don't
109.
you take 17?
What?
107.
Well, 107 is the guy next door who has the insurance company.
Oh.
And he's not going anywhere.
Still.
He's going to stay there. He's going to stay there. He's actually giving the company to his kids.
Oh.
And his kids are going to stay there forever. So so we're going to, but we want to go the other direction, and we want to buy the building next door to the building that we just bought, so we can put more offices there.
It will be the Investor Schooling Commercial Center.
Yeah, that'd be. I'd love to own every building. Imagine owning every building on the
One
street.
day, I know.
We could still buy back the building we sold 3 doors down. if we
It's
have
still
to.
for sale?
It's for sale again. Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's a really good price too. All right. We're talking about stuff that people have no
Yeah,
idea what we're talking about.
I'm
So
confused.
let's get back to talking about on the radio.
How can it be that Dr. Deb haven't bought it yet with all the property that she's buying recently?
I know, Dr. Deb. Talk to us about Arkansas.
So I've been doing a lot of research. I did a lot of research online to see to look for different places that are the term that you hate is emerging markets, but I was looking with there's somebody else that I follow pretty intently, and he does a lot of real estate, and he does a little bit of a different model than what we do. And his model is that he buys properties and then he sells them as turnkey. He puts a renter in there and he fixes it up like top notch, like really quality stuff. And then he puts a renter in there and he seasons it for 6 to 12 months, meaning that he has a renter in there that's going to stay and it does well. And then he sells that whole property as a turnkey investment. So I've been following him. So that whole Delaware property that I bought, I guess it's been about a year. I just put a renter in there at the beginning of the month, which is great. So she's been in there now for the beginning of the month. And the goal is for that one to be my first, test method of his property to see how that works. So I'm going, and I was looking at a bunch of different places to see where I can do this, more often and frequently and buy more properties. But this area is really expensive. So I was looking down south because down south is a lot more reasonable in terms of pricing. So as I was looking at different areas, I was looking at Indiana and I was looking at Ohio, I was looking at the other side of Pennsylvania, I was looking at Virginia, I was looking at Georgia, and then I came across Arkansas and I started looking in Arkansas. And the way I do it is I go to the big city and I go 45 minutes out, and then I look at the first 4 or 5 cities, and if they don't meet my criteria, then I just move on. So I didn't look at all of Georgia. I just looked, I didn't look at all of Virginia, but I mean, I'd go to a major city, go 4 or 5 cities deep, and if I didn't see anything I liked, I would just move on to the next state. So I ended up in Arkansas. So I started looking at Arkansas, and I started looking at Little Rock, and Little Rock is terrible. And then I started looking at some of the surrounding areas, and some of the surrounding areas are okay. And then as I kept going out, I found this town that was like checking all the boxes, and it was just great. So when I did all my research, everything looked really good. And I went down there, I guess about 2 months ago, to see if all my online research matched my in-person research, and it was fantastic. It was really fantastic. And so I'm actually going back down there again on Tuesday, and I was away in Chicago, and when I was down there, we were there for 3 days. We actually were there for like a day and a half. And we ended up meeting with a realtor. We ended up looking at 4 different houses. We ended up talking to contractors, Chamber of Commerce. We talked to a utility guy. I mean, we had a really productive day and a half down there. And when I came back, a couple weeks later, the realtor that I spoke with, she's like, "Hey, I have a property for you." And I'm like, "Tell me all about it." And I was away at a conference, which is pretty funny. And then the next day, she's like, "Hey, I have another property for you." And I'm like, "Tell me all about it." So I'm interested in those 2 properties. And then 2 days later, she calls me up. She's like, "I have a 3rd property." And I'm like, "All right, let's see what's going on." So I'm buying 2 of those properties. There's another property I'm going to be talking to the owner about when I'm down there next week. and I'm closing on 2 properties in Arkansas on Tuesday.
Have you managed to find a management company or something?
So it's interesting that you say. So I have an interview. I'm interviewing 1 on Monday, and I'm meeting 2 in person on Wednesday.
Awesome.
That's fantastic. So
yes.
you want to actually build a portfolio in Arkansas.
I want to
right?
build a portfolio in
That's
Arkansas.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
Yeah, so I was thinking 30 to 50 to get me started would be good. Properties.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about managing, because you're a management company. That's great.
Yeah.
So you're going to manage it through the managing company, correct?
Right,
Okay,
because
great.
I don't want to have to deal with getting tenants in there or fixing
it's
it.
too far.
It's just too far. So that's why I'm interviewing management companies. And
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so I interview 1 on Monday, and then I'm gonna see 2 in person on Wednesday, and I'll pick the best one I like out of the 3.
So
Go from
both
there.
properties, how much out of pocket?
So actually, all the costs. So I'm buying them subject to, right? So they're not costing me anything out of pocket.
You're taking over the mortgage payments.
I'm taking
correct,
over the mortgage
right.
payments. The payments that I'm paying. So one, I had to bring back current. So the guy was behind in his mortgage about 5 months or so. So I had to bring him back current. And the rest, $2,000 is going for the one person because she wants to move out and she needs a U-Haul to move everything out. So $2,000 for her, and the rest is going to the realtor as a finder's fee.
Okay, great. So how much was it?
$23,000.
$23,000 for 2 properties that are going to cash flow, right?
Yeah, they'll cash flow.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, they'll cash flow.
This is what we teach. We teach this at Investor Schooling. Debbie is the real estate expert at this point in Investor Schooling, which is pretty awesome. We have Brian is the stock option expert. I just oversee everything, and Omri is the expert on anything he wants to be.
Take a bit of everything.
Take a bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
So hold on 1 second. Let's go to commercial, and then we'll talk about something else. Hey,
You're clear.
How many
Right.
times are you going to listen to my voice before you
this is the
finally
commercial.
go to investorschooling.com?
This is what I complained about.
I can't believe you haven't signed up for a class yet. You're going to learn real estate investing. You're going to learn stock options trading. You're going to learn things about money that you didn't even know existed. Go to investorschooling.com right now. Oh my goodness. This Thursday, investorschooling.com, and take that free class.
You want me to just play this spot over and over and over?
Probably could, yeah.
This is Larry Steinhouse with
the one
Investor
was
Schooling.
complaining about.
Listen, you need to take a complimentary class this Thursday. You need to learn how to invest in real estate. You need to learn how to invest in the stock market. You need to learn how to invest in stock options. And you need to learn how to make more money than you've ever made before. Why aren't you here? Come to investorschooling.com.
I like that Larry does every read like his butt is on fire.
I don't even read, I
Investorschooling.com.
just say it.
I know.
See you there. Hi, this is Larry Stein.
Here's the laid back Larry.
Yes.
27. Love 27 is a charity that helps people stay in their homes. Look, sometimes life happens. Many people live paycheck to paycheck, and if suddenly something happens and they can't afford to pay their rent, we will step in and help them. We'll even cover any legal fees to keep them in their home. Go to lev27.org, that's lev27.org, to find out how you can help or make a donation. Thank you.
So your out time is going to be the same as usual?
Yep, okay.
A lot of altruism.
Back in 1 minute.
Investor? That's right. You get to rent houses to really nice people who need houses. And you know what? When there's a housing shortage and you have a house for them, they are so happy. I've actually gotten hugs from tenants. So come to investorschooling.com and you will learn how to be a landlord the right way. That's right. We have a complimentary class this Thursday night, and this way you can get hugs from your tenants too. Go to investorschooling.com. We'll see you Thursday night at 7 o'clock. This is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Did you know that you can buy real estate with absolutely no money out of your pocket? That's right. If you've listened to our show or if you've read my book, Money Hacks, I talk about how to buy real estate with absolutely no money out of your pocket. You should come this Thursday night to a complimentary class at Investor Schooling and learn more. Learn how to buy properties with no money.
Stand by.
Make a monthly income. Go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. Take your complimentary class this Thursday.
This program is paid for by Investor Schooling.
You're back.
All right, good. I'm glad it's rocking music because I need to wake up. I'm a little tired from that fast. All right, this is Larry Steinhouse. Welcome back to the Larry Steinhouse Show. I'm here with Rome.
Hi.
I'm here with Dr. Deb. You want to say hi too?
All right, I'm saying hi.
Okay. I'm here with Omri.
Yes.
And of course, Brian.
Greetings.
There you go. See, I figured she set the pattern. You know.
Yeah.
What?
That's all. So I figured we continue with the same pattern.
Every time we have a card game or something, she always say young go first.
Young go
No,
first.
here's what I say. Youngest always goes first. But Ozzy could never play a board game without my dad being on his team.
Have you guys played Monopoly yet?
Oh yeah, and I beat him.
Oh, good. See, I could beat anybody in Monopoly.
I want to play Monopoly with you.
All right, I'll beat you in Monopoly.
We need to do
Wait, we need to play Monopoly one day.
And I'm going to show you my secret.
So if you don't know,
I already know his secret. His secret is buy everything you land on.
Right, but what happens when you run out of money?
People land on you.
No. When you land on a property and the property's $150, right? Yeah. And you only have $80 left, how do you buy that property?
You take a mortgage.
She knows.
Of course,
she knows the secret.
There is education.
She knows the secret.
So part
That's
of
great.
the thing that you will experience when you come to investor schooling, you will be able to spot Larry's amazing collection of Monopoly set.
Yeah.
He has too many.
If you need another reason to come to investor schooling, here it is. Because Larry is what am I going to say? Monopoly fanatic or
no? I just like I technically say I play Monopoly every day, right?
Yeah.
So I like Monopoly, and I'm going to tell you the greatest game. By the way, you need to get this game. If you don't already have it, Payday.
Payday, I know.
What's
Right,
Payday?
get Payday. Payday is the greatest game to teach anyone.
It's like life.
It's yeah. Well, there's a game called The Game of Life.
Yeah.
Which is completely terrible.
It is?
It's a terrible game.
Why?
Okay. Because the only way you can win in that game is if you go to college.
That's not
And that's
true.
so wrong. No, but but in the game, it's very hard to win if you don't go to college.
No, that's not true.
It is in the game.
We played at the house a lot, and it depends what career you roll.
Yeah.
What I don't like about this game is that you can choose if you don't go to college, you roll your job. You can pick your job. That's what I don't like about the
So if
game.
you go to college, you can pick a job, and if you don't go to college,
If you go to college, you have more options to pick from.
right, which is wrong.
It's wrong.
You actually have more options to pick from if you don't go to college. Well, you have certain options you can't pick if you do go to college. I mean, if you don't go to college, but okay.
But they're like, I've seen people who went to college, and passed their exams because like 3 or higher you pass, 1 or 2 you don't pass your exams. So I've seen people pass their exams and get all the jobs with no degrees and still win.
That in the game.
Yeah.
So in real life, most people don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
Almost no one needs to go to college, which is kind of strange. Now, in Debbie's field, she had to go to college because she needed to get certain degrees and a certain education in order for her to get her PhD, her doctorate, right?
Correct.
So that makes sense. So in her case, yes, college was important, right? Brian, you went right into the Navy, or you?
I went to college, then got into the Navy.
Then got into the Navy, okay. And so to be a pilot, could you have not gone to college and had the same experience?
Not in the Navy. So to be a pilot in the military, for the most part, you have to be an officer, and to be an officer, you have to have a college degree.
Okay.
But in the commercial world, you don't.
Right.
It depends on what the hiring people say. For right now, no, you don't.
Right. It was funny. I remember, when I was in the job market, I had this one guy. He was like, "I want you. You're fantastic. You're fantastic. You're fantastic. I can't wait to hire you, blah, 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 blah." And then all of a sudden I get a call from the recruiter, and the recruiter says, "Hey, what college did you go to?"
Yeah.
I said, "I didn't go to college." She goes, "No, don't tell me that."
Yeah.
I said, "What college do you want me to tell you I went to?" I said, "Why does it make a difference?" Yeah. He goes, "Oh, because this company has a rule that in order to be a salesperson of all things, and for this company, you had to have a college degree."
So if there's too many pilots,
Exactly.
if there's too many pilots in the world, then the people that are hiring from the airlines will say you have to have a college degree because that will wheel down the field.
Right.
But when they have a pilot shortage, it's like they take away all the restrictions other than what the FAA mandates.
Right.
Because there's nothing to be a pilot. Anybody can be a pilot. You don't need any degree to be a pilot.
So I never even asked you, Omri, did you go to college?
No. So
did not? Okay.
No, I don't. I did what's called like a community college.
Okay.
And my degree is not related at all to what I'm doing.
What was your degree in?
I'm a practical engineer specialized in automotive.
You're a practical engineer specialized in automotive?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, I know automotive is a hobby of yours.
Mm-hmm. That's what I learned for 2 years. almost immediately after or during when my wife was pregnant and after she was born, and that's my degree.
That's awesome.
I know, and I enjoyed every minute.
I bet you did, because it's funny, kind of funny, but it wasn't really about getting a job in it. It was really about you like hanging around cars.
It was a time machine for me, because I was over 30 and I was surrounded by people in their 20s, and I was pretty settled in my life, and it was just like everybody looked at me and, what are you doing here? I said, I don't know, having fun. I want to learn that. And it was great. It was very, very cool.
But you went into IT.
I did. But my IT business started even before.
Right.
So
which I thought, right.
most of my IT knowledge, my knowledge is more hardware than software. But most of my networking, a lot of networking, most of my IT knowledge I received before and during the army.
Okay.
Before and during the army, I managed to get all my networking and computing and IT and hardware experience. And immediately after the army, I worked for a few months, and I opened a business. And
Cool.
I started to do it on my own.
And Deb, when you went to college, right? You went to college. Now, you went for your PhD years after you graduated. Is that right?
Yeah, so I went for my associate, and then I got a medical laboratory technology degree, and I worked in a hospital lab for about 16 years. But during that time, after working at the hospital for like 3 months, I realized it was a dead-end job, and I went back and I got my bachelor's. And then I realized I could only do so much with that, and then I went back and got my master's, and then I realized I could only do so much for that, and then I went for my PhD. So
I went to college for literally 6 weeks. I mean, no joke. I went for 6 weeks. Why? I hated it.
Why?
I hated the classroom. I hated learning at the pace of other people, because I want to learn. I want to learn this, and I don't want to wait for somebody else. Like, I actually went for electronics, was what I really wanted to go for, right? And I'm like, they're like, this is a resistor. I'm like, dude, I learned what a resistor was when I was 10 years old. I mean, then it was like, we're going to teach you the color code. You remember this? The color code. You probably don't even remember this. The color codes and resistors, right? We're going to teach you the color codes. I'm like, I learned that when I was 12.
For capacitors?
Yeah, for resistors. I mean, all the stuff that they were teaching me. They would teach it. And some of the other classes were logic. The logic on-off logic. 1 0 1 0 1 0. Right?
Yeah,
logic,
of course.
Right?
And the numeric, yeah.
I'm like, I know all this. I want to learn something else. And they're like, no, you can't learn anything else, because we have a whole class of 25 other people in here who don't even know the words. They've never even looked at an electronic book before, but they're here for electronics because they heard they can make a lot of money. So I was so bored. I'm like, I'm done. And I literally went to work in an arcade. So I used to fix the machines. I used to fix the pinball machines and the other machines, the video machines. And then what happened was I saw Crazy Eddie. Remember Crazy Eddie?
Uh-huh.
So Crazy Eddie had an advertisement. They were looking for a technician. And I'm like, hey, look, I fix pinball machines and video games. I probably could fix stereos. And sure enough, I go there, and they're like, hey, we need somebody to fix arcade machines. Like, they had the Atari, right?
Yeah.
I had never worked on an Atari before. I didn't even know how an Atari worked.
You had
and
the
like,
touch.
hey, if you could fix that, you could fix this. I'm like, okay. And they hire me. And they never gave me an Atari to fix. They gave me stereos, and they gave me video, VCRs, and they gave me whatever, all this stuff to fix. And I learned how to fix it, and I became really good at it. And then one day I'm out on the floor, and I'm talking to a customer about buying something, like the electronics they wanted to buy. And one of the managers comes and goes, what are you doing back there? You should be out here. And sure enough, I became a great salesperson for Crazy Eddie.
Yeah.
And then I became a manager, and then I hated the place, and I left. And then I decided
to do real estate.
No, I went into life insurance sales, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, and I did that for a few years, and then I went into other sales, and I became a computer consultant salesperson, and I made a lot of money doing that. I was making $350,000 a year 35, 40 years ago as a salesperson. It was pretty cool. And then, then I started to do other things. Then I started buying real estate and started getting really into it. Then in 2008, as you all know, I lost everything and started over again.
Yeah.
And to me, that was the greatest thing ever, starting over again. Not, so going through the bankruptcy was kind of one of those things where it's like, it's kind of like not a great thing.
I think it gave you a character or something that made you. You always say to me and to Deb, don't stress over it. Don't stress over
right.
it.
Don't stress over
I
money.
think the fact that you've been through all that and you still reach where you are today, which is amazing, is what made you be not stressed over those things.
That's part of it, but also made me jumpstart because I realized that now what's the worst thing that can happen? So you guys know that one of the philosophies I teach is worst case scenario philosophy. So worst case scenario philosophy is a really great philosophy. So let's talk about worst case scenario for somebody who can't get a job and can't do anything, right? So let's talk about the worst case scenario. Now, this is worst case scenario for somebody who is not mentally ill and not on drugs. Worst case scenario is they get put up in housing by the government, they get food by the government, and they get health insurance by the government.
Correct.
And they get a little bit of spending money by the government. That's worst case scenario. So in America, our worst case scenario is you're fed, you're sheltered, and you have health care. Now, it's not great food. It's not great
exactly.
health
I don't
care,
know how
and
much,
it's not great housing.
I know
but
how
that's
much
the worst case scenario.
how
You don't
much-
need to be on the street. Nobody needs to be on the street.
Yeah. They will guide you how not to be in the street.
Right.
You will get an opportunity, a chance for a restart.
So now, you keep raising your worst case scenario. So right now, I live in a $3 million home, right? If my worst case scenario is probably not a $3 million home anymore because, if I can't make the mortgage payments, I have to sell the house, right? But my worst case scenario is I have time because there's equity in the house. I have time to sell the house. Then I can buy another house, maybe a $500,000 house, and live there rent-free, right? So that would be my worst case scenario housing-wise. My worst case scenario health insurance-wise is no big deal because, believe it or not, I talk about Obamacare all the time. I think it was the greatest thing that ever happened to small businessmen and also to people who are not making a lot of money. And if you use the system properly, it really is good. So that I can get on the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, which is really what people call Obamacare, right? I could do that, right? I have Social Security and or disability if it's something like that. So I will be fine. I will live the life of the average retired person. That's my worst. I honestly, I can't even say. I don't even think I can go down that low. And I don't mean when I say low, I don't mean low as an insult. I mean that my worst case scenario is above the average retired person today. Like when I say, like the average salary or the average income of a retired person and the average lifestyle of a retired person.
Correct.
It's way above that. Now, my best case scenario is unlimited. And once you understand your best case scenario is unlimited, the rest comes easy. So just keep raising your worst case scenario. I can't even look at my worst case scenario anymore because I'm so far above my worst case scenario that I don't even think about it anymore. Now I just think about how I'm going to have fun. What am I going to do? How am I going to help more people? Because that's all I want to talk about now. Oh, by the way, did you know that my new book is out?
I do.
I have a new book out.
You posted that
I have
it's
a new book, right?
Yeah.
It's already an Amazon bestseller, and I haven't even announced it yet.
What is it called?
It's called Selflessly Generous.
What is it about?
It's about being generous, and being generous because you want to be generous, not being generous because somebody tells you to be generous. So would you like to help the homeless?
Sure.
Okay. Would you like to help? Let's do this. Instead of saying would you like to help the homeless, let me ask you, who would you really like to help?
I would like to help an organization called Cheer for Life that supports kids with brain cancer.
That's fantastic.
I do a lemonade stand every year. We only did one this year. We're planning on doing another one very soon. And we did the first, we did 2 in 1 at my school, and we raised $420.
When you say $420?
$420.
Okay, what's the organization?
Cheer for Life for kids that have brain cancer.
When is the next fundraiser?
Like whatever you wanted to do.
No, this is the school you're in now?
Oh, the school year already ended.
Yeah, but she did it at school.
Yeah, I did
So she
We
opened.
don't know if she's going back to next school or not.
She will do it, I think, every year. She've done it in this school too.
Okay.
She have done 2 stands.
All right, listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Okay, I'm going to match every dollar you raise up to $1,000.
What?
I'm going to match every dollar you raise up to $1,000.
What do you mean by that?
What it means is if you raise $420 again, I'm going to give you another $420.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
All right, so we're gonna do it this summer.
Okay. Whenever you do it, you just put it. Tell whoever is in charge of it. Tell them to put the fundraiser together as soon as possible.
Can somebody write this down? I'm not gonna remember.
Your dad.
It's fine. Next time we will do the
Okay.
stand. I think you want to do the stand. I think what you meant, you want to do the stand one more time this year. I know. Her and her mother are checking with the NAC or where they can do it. I know she did awesome this year
gonna
at
do it near the
school.
playground.
You remember the metal box that
Yeah.
was in the office with all the ones?
Yeah.
That's the money they made.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
It's the money they made. I know. And they
And you could do it. You could come here too. You can come here and all students if the students want to. Yeah, of course. If the students want to contribute too, you tell them about it. You do a presentation up front.
Why won't we talk a bit?
Rome, you should ask him why he would do that.
Why would you do that?
So because I'm selflessly generous.
Oh.
Because I enjoy helping other people. That's the whole point of the book. The whole point of the book is being selflessly generous.
Who do you want to help?
I want to help as many people I can with as many things as I can. But I know that my life is limited. My resources are limited. My money is limited. My time is limited. So I pick certain things. So when I hear you talking about this thing, kids with brain cancer, I mean, that resonates with me. Not that I have brain cancer or that I don't know any kids with brain cancer, but I know that it must be a horrible thing for a kid to have brain cancer.
It is. So the kid that. So it's the kid's mom that we're supporting. She gives it all to kids that do have brain cancer. And her son died at, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure 2 years old. Or
wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Sheer, that's the name.
Yeah.
It's after
And he had like a lot of bad surgeries and stuff. So right now, she's doing like I don't know what it's called, when you're just like posting a lot of things and saying this is our goal, this is what we have so far.
Okay.
And last time I checked, she had like $100,000 already
That's fantastic.
raised.
Fantastic.
And we're trying to raise another $50,000.
All right. Well,
we'll make it.
You get you raise 1,000 and I'll pay another 1,000.
Really?
Yep. So up to $1,000, I'll match it. Okay.
Sure.
And you know
That's
what? If you show me more, I might even give you more. So in other words, I'm committing to $1,000 match, but I'll probably do more.
I think at that point we want to mention Lev 27 as well.
Please do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we do have a charity here in the school. We always think about talking about buying real estate and how to deal with tenants, but we are not heartless and we care. That's part of who we are and what we are. So we open a non-profit called Lev 27, and we help people that something happened in their life. Maybe somebody lost their job. Maybe somebody happened to be sick. Something happened, and they couldn't pay their rent. They couldn't pay their rent for a certain amount of time, and they're back on their feet, but they can't catch up. This is who we are and what we do. We come, we make sure to cover for what they need for this certain amount of time, and that's it. We're very happy with that, I think. And if you want to make
And
a
you do know
donation,
that part of the process, every time somebody enrolls in investor schooling,
yeah,
part of that money goes towards Lev 27.
that's awesome. No, I actually didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I did.
So you
We
can
started doing that about a year ago.
you can go to lev27.org, lev27.org.
LEV27.org.
Yeah, LEV27 Lev.
Lev, yeah,
What can
LEV.
Lev?
No,
AV.
no, just saying.
LEV.
In case they don't understand what you're saying.
So lev27.org, lev27.org, and you can make a donation and be part of making people stay in their homes.
Don't you guys do something like there's like a Love 27 party thingy?
We do. So we do a fundraiser.
Correct.
Yeah.
About twice a year. We have a fundraiser coming up. You remember the date, Deb?
I think it's in September.
Yeah.
It's in
29,
September.
I think.
Yeah, something like that. Let me check real quick.
So yeah, we will be doing a fundraiser. And we'll be talking about that on the radio as soon as we have everything going. But absolutely. So somebody else was talking about a fundraiser for canine bulletproof vests. I never heard that, and they're asking me for a contribution to match the funds at my next fundraiser.
Okay. I'm not sure what
So the
it
next
is.
Love 27 event is actually going to be September 27th.
September 27th.
So it's Tuesday, September 27th.
And
I'm
Kimmy
sorry,
say-
29th.
I'll
I'm
tell you
sorry,
what, Terry,
29th.
I'll give you $250 towards the bulletproof vest for K9 because I love dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love cops.
Love
So,
29.
there
I'm
you
sorry, September 29. I keep getting them all confused. September 29th is our next.
September
fundraiser.
29th, yes.
Yes, and it's
September
going to be
29th.
here in the office, and we are.
Oh, it's Terry Manos. Oh, I didn't. Oh, it's Terry Manos. Oh, $500, Terry.
Will be.
I didn't realize who you were.
Will be very, very. Will be very, very happy if you will come and take a part, make a donation, and be part. Think about how great it is to say, "I am part of keeping people in their homes."
Absolutely.
Come on.
And if you know somebody who's struggling right now, and when I say struggling, I mean they had a temporary situation, have them go to love27.org and apply for assistance. We've helped several people this year. We had one guy. It's funny, but it's not funny. You know, he's an old man. He's in his 80s, and he got scammed on the internet. So somebody said, "Hey, if you send me $2,000, I'll turn it into $5,000, whatever number it is, in 10 days." So of course he sent him the $2,000. He never heard from the guy again, and that was his rent money. And he was being evicted because he put his rent money into the scam. He clearly could. He could still afford the rent. He just had a problem. He couldn't do it. We actually rescued him too. So it's one of those weird stories. We've had people talk about brain cancer. We had one where there was a couple.
The first
that had
person.
3 kids. Actually, the very first one.
The
right?
very first one.
First one, right? And the wife had brain cancer. She had to go for surgery, and because she went for surgery, she was out of work. He was out of work because he had to stay home with the kids. But everything was fine. So it was a quick whatever. They removed the whatever, the what's it called?
Tumor.
Yes, thank you.
Tumor.
I can remember stock symbols.
But not
But I
English
can't remember words like tumor.
Yeah, right.
So they removed it, and sure enough, they went back to work, but they were still behind like 2 months, and that was the first one we saved, and he was so grateful. He was crying on the phone. I remember. All right, we got about a minute.
We didn't talk about with Brian almost at all. The smartest person I ever met.
I talked.
Yeah.
He talked.
Talk some more.
I'm exhausted from all my talking.
Okay.
Tell everybody why should they go to investor school. You got 30 seconds.
Investor schooling, if you want to learn how to make your money work for you, you can learn the strategies that Larry Steinhouse teaches at investorschooling.com. Simple strategies such as covered calls. In fact, last Thursday, it was fun to watch you show everybody how you pay all of your bills with covered call strategies.
That's cool, isn't it?
So if you want to know more, go to investorschooling.com and you can come meet us.
He did that. He did that in exactly 29 seconds. That's pretty good. All right. I want to thank all the listeners for listening. I want to thank, of course, Dr. Deb and Omri and Brian and the famous Rome, who might be somebody we'll bring back.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to thank the
sweet
Glenn Page for everything he does as well. You know what? Let's thank PHT. I want to thank WPHT for putting us on the air, even if it is after Passport Mommy. And, of course, if you want to go to investorschooling.com, you can take a class this Thursday night. Investorschooling.com.
This program is paid for by investors.
You're clear. Just give me 1 second.
Those of Investor Schooling or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
They both were great.
They were, yeah.
We had two great shows.
Pick one.
From the
I
Piazza
don't know, you
Premium
pick.
Automobile Studios.
Which
Powering
one
your
we talk
drive
more
with
about
10 brands
finance?
and 20 locations. Always live
First
on
one.
the free Odyssey app.
Phil Abundance is the region's largest hunger relief
No, this is the first show,
organization,
'cause
serving more than 90,000 people each week. Almost a
in the
third.
first show.
Yeah,
more.
they're weird calls.
Yeah, let's do the first show.
First,
guys.
first show?
Yeah, first show.
You've got
All right, you
All
got
right,
it.
thank you,
Everybody
man.
have a great day.
All right, thanks,
Take care,
guys.
everybody. Hold on.
Yeah.
I get
Great job, Brian. Great job, Rome.
technology
He
that's
did a great job.
moving as you're trying to move in an already
So tell her
congested city.
Great job, Rome.
Thanks.
Robots here in Philadelphia.
All right.